Does it matter where we put our characters?
I mean, to be fair,
We're not in combat.
couldn't Schnee like use his voice again to force the King Kong to attack us?
Nope, that's one per
Nope.
short rest.
That's a
We haven't
one-off.
rested at
Well,
all.
and
That's
that's
not a rest. That's long rest.
and that was a while
That's a
ago.
long rest.
Oh, it's a long rest.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We left off way after that King Kong incident. You guys were actually traveling
And
a
if
bit.
we ever run into him, just send him this way.
Oh yeah. You just said the King Kong.
Well, the thing about that is, so the thing that the grovel and beg only makes me look pitiful and not commanding. Like it makes him look like it's straight. Like, oh, you're weaker than me and you're just garbage. I'm going to ignore you. That's what that ability does, or helps with.
Dad, there's bullies over there.
Go
Yeah.
get them. They're taking your. They're
You know,
mooching on your
being a
land.
pushover can help quite a bit. But anyway.
All right, team. So here is what's gonna happen. So last we left off.
Oh
Do you want me to
god.
put Schnee on the table?
I just have the map up for aesthetic and atmosphere at the moment. It has nothing to do with what's happening right now. So, I mean, granted, this is the location that we left off at, sort of.
Yeah.
But yeah. So last we left off, essentially you find yourselves in a jungle-like situation. Constant rain, drizzle, wind, wildlife. There seems to be an abundance of reptile life here, from large, meat-eating, man-eating lizards to little slithery slithers in the forms of snakes. Some snakes have arms that attack you and shoot bows. Some snakes do not. There also seems to be a humanoid presence here. One of which, Johnny Boy, if I remember his name correctly,
Yeah.
who you performed a really shoddy surgery on.
Oh god, yeah.
Needless to say, all the events that transpired, and with a miraculous groveling at King Kong's feet that saved your life, you find yourselves in a clearing. In the center of this clearing, much like the picture on the wall, in the center of this clearing, this structure, it looks to be some sort of an older fortification. It doesn't seem to be well maintained, and a lot of the holes in the walls seem to be features of palisades, wooden spiked walls that line the entire perimeter on this, elevated fortress, whatever word you wish to use to associate this current location. There is a clearing around this fort, and the clearing itself does go for a pretty decent, a pretty decent amount of space, a couple hundred yards in all directions, giving clear visibility to any potential, invaders, oncomers, attackers, things like that. As you breach forward with this unconscious Johnny Boy, who is currently missing an arm, you make yourselves known as you enter the field with the pure intentions to be discovered, I believe, is where we left off, essentially. We left off specifically when the crew kind of comes out of this fortification and kind of holds you, not hostage, that's a terrible word to use, but
That's the point.
yeah, at bow point, at sword point, whatever. Revealing behind them as this individual kind of breaks through this human shield of their human wall. This black panther-like humanoid who features this crossbow that's kind of dug onto his arm, or at least attached to his arm. And with a flick of the wrist, you could see it kind of and like load up individualized bolts and ammo, and it seems to glow on his hip. Hold please. On his hip, a small quiver, kind of like, almost like where you would holster a 9mm or a pistol on your hip, the same size, but instead of a gun, it's definitely a series of different constructed bolts. Each of these bolts are very, very different amongst each other. They seem to be of different color, different sizes, different shapes, but a decent bundle of them attached to his hip. He wears a green vest, goggles at his neck. His tail, although black and panther-like, features more of a lighter gray fur and a little bit on the puffier side. In fact, I got a fucking picture of him. Hold on.
Green Arrow.
This man is Inigo Montoya.
While he's distracted, I whip out my long gun.
So does he
And
have
we
a
don't know
Colt
him.
with a boxing glove on it?
No. As he makes himself clear through this wall of people, it's clear that this individual holds some sort of favor with the people that he pushes to the side. He doesn't seem to be one of proper etiquette. The way he walks seems to be one of pride and, let's just say, alpha-ish in nature. As he holds up the crossbow to all you guys, the tip of the crossbow that's loaded, or the bolt itself that's loaded, seems to radiate this blue color. And he asks you the question. Identify yourselves. Who are you? And that's where we're going to pick up today's session. As you stand there, fielding this question, take it away, gentlemen.
My hands are still raised in a surrender type position. Look, we're a bunch of nobodies, but I take it you might be Dead End?
Who do you work for that you know who the hell I am?
I don't work for anybody. Your buddy here said that there's a town or an outpost run by a dead end, and we came this way. We got ambushed. We brought your friend back, but that's all we know.
What, you think we're friends here? You think him?
I don't know nothing.
You think he's my friend? No. You understand. I'm employing them. That person on the floor? Is that Johnny? Well,
I think so. I don't know. A bunch of them got eaten by a giant ape.
one less person to feed for us.
Look, Johnny said that a dead end ran a town, and our services might be of use to him in exchange for getting off this island.
You're looking to vacate?
We don't know where the hell we are. We got transported here by, I don't know, magical means, and we want to get off this reptile and ape-infested island.
Dead End would look over his shoulder to the rest of the crew, and he'll start to cackle a little bit. The rest of the crew just starts laughing as they just are interested and kind of amazed at this story. Very odd story to be hearing. In fact, why don't you roll me a persuasion check?
Oh god, here we go.
Get the DM inspiration ready.
Yeah.
12.
Above average.
I'm holding on to it since we're in joking matters.
It's too early. It's too early.
Let me roll something real quick. The only way off this island, my island, is you need to work it off.
Well,
So, you
I
see-
mean, we're a bunch of able-bodied individuals here. And your buddy mentioned you're proprietors of exotic goods and services, so I don't know. Maybe we could strike a deal.
he looks over at one of his cohorts or one of his employee, and kind of just nods to him, and then nods to Johnny Boy, and he kind of goes around his left side and goes towards Johnny Boy and begins to kind of grab him by the arms to drag him to the compound itself.
Yeah, Fiery just lets him go. He's like, hey, you guys want to take it?
What happened to his arm? Dead End would say to you.
We were from the surgery. It's too late. He would have died otherwise.
So you're saying you saved him?
We did, yes. We thought it was great to save a life. To help give back to, you fine folk.
What happened that he needed saving to begin with?
He was attacked by some ruffians that came upon their camp. Not a few days past. It's been terrible for all of us. And we found him lying there with an infected arm. I'm a doctor, a healer, and we were able to save his life to give him back to you, dead end, of course.
You ready for that inspiration?
Yes, I am. Yes. That's all.
Because you kind of went from King Kong to ruffians there, my friend.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention the. I'm not going to mention the ape or the.
Go ahead and roll that deception.
Oh God! All right, deception.
Everybody, give him your energy.
Oh, this is a -1, right? Yeah.
You say you have a -1. Wow.
No, wait, it's 17. Yeah. I mean, do I want to re-roll? No.
No,
I'll take
that's
it. I'll
a
take it.
good
No, I'll
roll.
take it.
That was a -1.
Hopefully he doesn't get an 18.
This individual would point to you. What do these ruffians look like? Mori, Pori, tower. As they kind of skitter on and head to the tower. Dead End is still surrounded by 3 or 4 more or other cohorts as 2 of them kind of run back into the compound. And you start hearing kind of the faint orders giving, like, hey, over there, perch up, post up here, blah, 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 as you see people climbing towers and whatnot. What do these people look like?
I don't think we got a good look at them, but I think they mentioned something about Holy Empire.
Always interfering with our fucking business.
Oh my God.
Look, thank you for letting us know. Did you happen to see if they were ported somewhere?
Honestly, he said the only port was north, and we couldn't find any port north, so we just kept going east.
How would you guys like a job?
If it gets us off this island, sure.
Tell you what, you work for me for a week, or at least 1 major shipload, I'll get you your way off the island.
You want us to escort a ship?
Details are exactly not something I want to discuss right now, but let me get you involved with our operation here, and we'll go from there. Sun's gonna be going down in about 3 hours. Chow's getting prepared soon. The hunters should be back soon enough. Why don't you make your way inside? I'm pretty sure we can get you some grunt labor in the meantime.
And Fedivin will turn around to the rest of everybody.
Yeah, like fucking, like, Farmer's like, he's heading in. He's got a rest.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Cody, brush your teeth.
Dead End would look at you, Apto, and he's gonna say, you know, that's not gonna heal if you don't stop scratching.
It's a habit.
All right, so do you guys move in or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Into the lion's den.
Farmer wants to,
We are so fucked.
yeah. Farmer wants to, like, he wants to put his hand not anywhere on the backseat, but he's like, do you have any soldiers that need healing? I can help to the best of my ability.
First
I am a
off,
healer.
don't touch me, you weird creature.
Go.
Okay, nobody touches me, but me, and Mrs. Dead End,
All right.
who we lost last season. Nevertheless,
It's a
just
shame.
don't touch me. And as far as healing goes, I thought I just said to you, I got some grunt labor for you. If I needed heals, I'd say I need heals.
No. I mean, you seem like a very strapping young man. I mean, like, any of your troop, like, do you have an infirmary for your men?
We have a 6-foot deep pit.
Okay. Could I
works,
save
works.
any more? Go ahead. Yeah, could I save any of them at any point? I work best when I am using medicine.
Faru, I think he just wants you to just shut up.
No,
and do the rest of it.
you're absolutely right. So Fire goes off like kind of tangents and he just walks on. I'm only trying my best. Thank you.
Amazing. All right. As you guys continue to march in, so you'll have like 3 rough-looking humans to your left, 3 rough-looking humans to your right, as you guys are kind of in the middle of this clusterfuck, with Dead End kind of in front. As you make your way around and closer to the compound, you would pass a little rock formation that seems to have been kicked over. Many of you would recognize it as very similar to the effigies that you've been passing here and there during the 2 or 3 days that you've already been on this island. Nevertheless, as you get to the main doors, you'll notice that these doors seem to have been repaired. These 2 giant palisade swinging doors. You'll see like charred marks on it. You'll see what looks to be fragmented and splintered pieces of wood. One of the palisades may have been kind of blasted out completely and has been replaced with a different type of a tree, and it's like discolored. So it looks like something went down here at some point. At least at a glance to you guys. And as Dead End says, "Open the fucking door!" And the door starts to creak open like the Jurassic Park fucking doors. You know, they just open up.
Do we hear the Jurassic Park music?
No, not at all. But
Yes,
what
you do, and then a giant T-Rex eats you after.
But what you would see on the other side of the entryway, so I'll just draw it for the sake of clarity.
Stove.
So obviously you guys are entering in from this way. Wow, that was an interesting arrow. Hold on.
I can't believe we rolled that 17. That was some bullshit. That was...
So you guys have entered here. So in this vicinity here, you'll see. You know what? Everybody, roll me a nature check.
So just open it. Sure. Put it back. Put it. Turn on for 3 minutes. And it cleans it.
17.
Supposedly.
16.
Awesome. Looks like everyone's had their dealings with this type of creature before, except for Sasano, who doesn't immediately recognize it, probably because it's in pieces. But you would see the carapace of a very large scorpion just kind of bolted to the wall here. Some of the carapaces, you see like fractured parts of it, like its claw having what looks like if someone smashed it with a sledgehammer or something like that. But it's definitely trophied on the wall in here. Very, very weird. But that would be the first thing you see as you begin to enter into this estate. Once you get to right about here, I'm just going to move you guys around for sake of tracking. So as you guys enter in this general area, you know what? I guess it's better if I just draw it out as well. In the white section, in this area here, and remember, my maps are not to scale until we're in combat, but in this general area, you would see what looks to be some sort of a stable. There's about 15 to 20 horses here, mixture of horses, ponies, maybe some bleeding goats. Not bleeding, but bleat with a T. Bleeding goats. Meh, bleeding. And they seem to be taken care of by a woman. What's everyone's passive percept? Average.
I think we're at 14 or 15.
14. I'm cool with 14, honestly. I was looking for a 13. Your passive perception, in particular you, Fett, since you are pretty much the scout of this whole group with the best eyes as far as I'm aware, you notice that at the feet of this woman who's tending to these horses, first of all, she's definitely dressed in rags, torn, tattered rags, like a whole slit down the side of whatever robe she's wearing that she wraps herself in, just enough to kind of cover up her modesty, you know? You'll see shackles on her ankles as she's pulling apart chunks of hay and hand feeding them to horses. Another woman who seems to be younger, female, probably low teenager, with a wire brush kind of a situation, combing out many of this wildlife or these stabled creatures. As they look at you, you'll notice that there's some black and blue marks kind of under their eyes and on their cheeks. And as soon as they make eye contact with you, they kind of turn away, you know, like, oh shit, you know, as if they didn't want to see you, you know, like they just turn away and they just kind of continue doing what they're doing. As you look to this direction here, I never understood why when something is elevated on the table, my pen gets like super thick fonted. I don't know why it does that.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No, I can't control the size of it. It just every time something is elevated, like watch, you see down here, it's like a fine thing, and up here, it's like this huge thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Performance issues.
So,
Far-
so as far as this, now it's small again because reasons. So this tower, you'll notice about 4 or 5 heads on there, on multiple tiers, multiple levels. There's 2 main levels. I should be more specific. One of them kind of hawks a loogie off the edge and off the thing. Very, not one of table manners, I guess we could say. He's also, in leather armor. He's got a bow in his back, and he kind of pushes over this man who seems to have this bucket of water as he pulls the ladle out and starts kind of spoon feeding himself some water. And you'll hear him kind of complaining, "Why is this water so damn warm?" Kind of pushes down this man a little bit, and you hear apologies coming from the man. Further this way, more in this area here that I'm encircling, you'll see a variety of tents, camps, homes, little makeshift lean-tos and hovels. Seems to kind of be where rank and file stay for the most part. As far as you can tell, there is a larger bonfire that currently features a couple of lizards on sticks. Not lizard folk, but actual lizards, like forest iguana, whatnot. That seems to be currently roasting. There seems to be individuals with shackles on their legs that are prepping these meals with one individual who doesn't seem to be shackled at all, who seems to be kind of calling out orders, almost like there's an in-house chef that's just telling everyone else how to cook, essentially.
How many dociles do we see?
Are you calling the shackled people dociles?
No, I'm talking about like living quarters. Like how many like
Oh, domiciles. Yeah.
domiciles, right?
Yeah.
Domiciles.
Gotcha.
Special.
You know what? Let's see. How many domiciles do we see here? In just a moment.
Fancy words.
At a
I gave it a
glance,
$2 word.
at least 20 to start. But that's before your line of sight breaks. And once again, these aren't homes per se. They seem to be more just large tents that are around everywhere. Think of the tents from the Civil War. Those white tents and whatnot. Similar. To your left is another, incline that basically takes you to the upper quarters here, where you see a keep kind of breaching out from the palisade wall. This is also doored off. There is a door or a gate that is currently closed. So as far as what's behind all that shit, you are unable to see at this moment. But the doors close behind you as Dead End turns around. So you've been here for how long then?
Day and a half.
Yeah, just the better part of a night and half a day, I think.
Yeah, like almost 2 days. We've been trying to travel to get to civilization. We found you here.
You're lucky you found me and not a damn T-Rex. Those things have been plaguing this island. They tend to stay out to the west. But you stay here.
Find one of those found us.
Oh, we found one. I'll lift up my shirt.
Oh, yeah. We took them down, and one of them was it from us? And
Dead End would look at you, Faru. Healer, huh?
I've been healing for the last number of decades.
He turns to Fedivin. He looks like you need a better healer.
We're back.
Fire gets like red in his face. Like it's mostly green, but it's red now. He's mad.
No offense to Faru, this island is no joke.
I'm aware of what dangers are here. You think I'm not fit enough to lead this outfit?
I'm not saying you aren't. I'm saying we might not be.
Well, you seem able-bodied enough. Here's your first task. You do it, and maybe you earn some food.
Alright, what you need?
I got a new shipment coming in. I need them prepped. I need them prepped for arrangement and getting ready for, disbursement, we'll call. Follow me.
Lead the way.
You make your way up towards the keep area. up here, there definitely seems to be more militaristic in nature. There definitely is more crates. There's more shipping containers. There's more signs of trade. We'll call it trade. There's definitely a base of operations thing going on here. In the corner, in this area here, you'll see a series of cages. Inside the cages, you'll see a decent variety of individuals. Elves, humans, halfling, a dwarf. They seem to be in pretty rough shape. What you find interesting is that the majority of them seem to be female.
Faru wants to walk up to them, like, unless he's not allowed to.
Hey, get away from there!
Okay, alright. Back we go. Oh, I'm sorry, it was just... when I see people in need, I want to help them to the best of my ability.
That's fantastic. I need you to do me a favor then. I need you to stop touching my fucking merchandise is number one. And number two, here's your job. You ready to do it?
Yes, sir.
You take these 20. I only got room for 17. I need you to sort them out by ones that you think will survive the longest. And let me know which 3 are not going to make the cut. And then we'll go from there. The rest of you, follow me.
Good luck, Fire.
He has a heavy heart right now. Like, he's like, I have to send 3 people to the death. So, anyway, go ahead.
As the rest of your team follows Dead End, let's just focus on Faru for a second.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Faru, in front of you is a large cell. Inside this cell is about 20 heads. Heads of a variety of different races, creeds, nationalities, factions. They also seem to be wearing whatever it is they were wearing before they were put into this situation. What you find interesting is that their attires are also very different. You immediately would recognize what looks to be more like of a northern nobility kind of a look. You know what I mean? Kind of like a proper, but since been beaten, tattered, and ripped apart. You know what I mean? So,
Haru is mostly looking at, like, there are lives in these cages. So how many can you save? Like, not necessarily like there's in life. Like, high end, low end, like whatever that means. Yeah,
so an individual, one of the rough-looking humans, comes up with a keychain, and I'm so filthy. I need to bathe.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. As this individual puts key into the locked door, one of the younger females looks to be she's like a ginger, a redhead, beautiful green eyes, young female, human, comes up. She kind of reaches out towards this individual opening up the cage as if she was asking for some food. The individual puts his foot between the bars and pushes her back with not a kick, but like a push with his foot. Get back! As he begins to open the door, he looks over at you, Faru. All right, now do your task. I'll be right here. As he kind of starts swinging his keys a little bit in his hand and kind of walks away. You know what? Let me represent that with a token real quick. One moment. Fuck it. We'll do the pink token. And fuck it. I guess his name is Orlax. And he kind of leans up against this miniature corn silo, I guess. Give me a perception check, Faru.
I need to learn that. So, 20!
Nice. You're getting a glimpse of your overall surroundings. You do see a variety of other these humans, kind of in the area, represented by... Yeah, they're just chilling. They're doing their thing. Some of them are talking. Some of them are fucking around with some blades. It looks to be a pile of weapons that are just thrown there. A few of them would look like they're kind of sorting through it and tossing out, putting the shittier ones to the one side, the better ones to the other for redistribution, or who knows. If you were to look above you on the keep, you would also see a variety, at least at a glance, you would see shadows. You would see shadows between the pulpits. Is that what you call it? Pulpits?
Pulpits?
Whatever. The little fucking hole square thingies. As you see shadow, basically you would recognize that there seems to be a presence up there, even though you can't see them directly.
Right.
The people in the cage, having never seen a creature like you before, they are kind of met initially with some sort of uncertainty as they seem to lean and slide closer to the back of the cage. You stand in front of an open cage door.
Faru takes his holy symbol out. It's the life symbol of Tomas. It looks. What did I in the first session? I can't remember what it was. The symbol of it's like a stick, sort of like hit to visualize his hermeticism. It's a very foresty sort of like stick thing. It's green all around, and he steps confidently into the cage, and he's trying to like move, there are like 20 people in here. Like I don't know how many. Like I don't know how how close they are to each other. But Tomas is like, my children, I want you all to know that Tomas is with you. But sometimes there can be only death. But that should not be the end. Tomas is always with all of you. I will try and save as many as I can.
They just completely stare at you. As far as the adult to adolescent ratio here, let's say 50-50. So many of them seem to be under the age of 16. And then obviously the other half above the age of 16. There is one older gentleman, a frail-looking human, who's kind of sit down on his ass with his knees up in the air, kind of leaning up against the corner. There seems to be a woman next to him that seems to kind of hold his head into her bosom, kind of like comfort. The woman that's holding him seems to be more middle-aged than anything. And then there seems to be a child with a patch, kind of like a bandana that covers one of her eyes, and you'll see like streaks of blood coming down, like dried blood from what appears to be some sort of an eye injury. The guard, Orlax, kind of looks at, will you hurry up? We got a time schedule to keep. The new shipment comes in soon, and we need to have this cage vacated for the new shipment, the new lot. We rotate stock pretty quick here. Come on.
Yeah, Thomas is like, he's very angry. So he's going to medicine check everyone. That's I'm gonna inspiration that.
Sure.
I'm gonna medicine check 17.
Nice. What exactly are you planning to do with this check?
I'm gonna try and make he knows that old people are gonna be thrown out, but he wants to try and save as many people as he can. He can't do anything else. I have no spell slots. I have nothing. I can't channel divinity or anything. So he wants to look at all of the folk around the cage, the slaves, and just see if he can save the most he can. If old people have to die, then he can't do anything to help them.
Okay. I got one for you. We'll do it this way, and I will take some notes here while we do this.
Faru, they're not slaves, they're indentured servants.
Faru doesn't think of them as slaves. He thinks of them as he wants to try and save as many as he can. If he can't save the rest, Thomas is with them, and that's the best he can do. He can't
try and save them all.
Fucking rebellion. So
Rabble.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of your medicine check, as you scan around, I will say that you'll see. Let's do it this way.
Oh, by the way, let me know who dies, or at least who I think would die. So like I can.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay,
Just
no,
a moment. You'll see a bald young man. I'm sorry. I'm just 1 second. I'm just keeping notes for records here.
Let's go. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay. Oh, fuck. He's gone. Damn it.
You can continue on with the other things we have to do.
Yeah, we could absolutely get that going here.
Quickly, all Faru has gotten us.
Okay. Definitely an interesting situation for Uzin. As you guys follow Dead End to the other side of the compound, he'll point to Sasano and Apto. You two! The foundation of this wall is crumbling. With every strong storm that cuts through the system here, this wall eventually is going to tip in. I need you guys to break it down piece by piece so we can replace it with palisades. It needs to be done in less than a day. You got it?
Got it.
Whatever you say.
Absolutely. As he points to the wall, and I'll just put you
I'm
guys...
back.
All right. And amongst you guys, at least you two, by the wall, you'll see two individuals. Once again, shackles on their legs, which we will represent with... Fuck it, I got pig tokens. We'll use pig tokens.
Wait, is slavery legal in the world?
It is now.
Well, it doesn't have to be legal for this to be happening.
Well,
So-
like, it could be illegal. Like, Faru doesn't care about legality or whatever. He just wants to be alive.
These pig tokens just represent, these shackled individuals. They seem to be three younger boys, anywhere between the ages of let's say 12 to 15. And they seem to have these really crude pickaxe instruments, very crude, as they're kind of, slamming into the wall, trying to take piece by piece and chunk by chunk. Ernie, you back yet?
Do we get pickaxes as well?
So you throw your rope
Did you get what?
on the bugs.
Pickaxes as well?
Take the pickaxes. I have an
good.
idea.
There is a pile to the left of you of these crude, instruments. It looks like this is not the first time anyone's, done some work on this wall.
Alright, I'll grab a pickaxe and start taking them away.
Absolutely. And you do so. As you chip away, this stone is old. The binding agents to make it stay in place is practically powder in many cases. And Dead End was right. Structurally, this wall is falling over. And it's better for it to fall controlled versus having it fall in and exposing. So he's definitely onto something here. And yeah, so that takes care of you two as you both are doing that. Dead End would look over at the kobold.
Yes.
He kind of scorns at you like, ugh. Can you cook?
Sneak kind of goes, I've cooked once or twice.
Why don't you follow the smoke trail? Go help the hunting team start cleaning out their prey. We want chow in an hour. Make it happen.
Schnee just kind of pops his head and then we'll just kind of walk off with Strum there next to his side and follow the smoke.
Yep, the smoke leads you to right around where all those little tents are in that little quarter area, and we'll come to you in a hot minute. Fedivin. I needed somebody with a little bit of agility and strength to do the next thing for me here. Come with me.
All right.
He brings you inside of the keep as the doors open. The air pressure changes as you feel wind kind of like blast out towards you, a cold chill, as, you know, obviously inside the keep there's, you know, colder air. I need you to cut down the examples.
The examples?
Yeah, and as you enter the room, the first room you see, it's very high ceiling. Across the ceiling are these wooden beams. I don't know if you've ever seen a fancy log cabin with wooden trees that kind of go across the top of it. Anyway, it's fucking cool looking, but it's old. Like rafters, in a way. From these rafters, you see a series of bodies hanging as you actually have to, like, duck under their feet to get past them. I need them cut down, and I need them brought to the pit. At a glance, you can see about 6 to 8 souls here.
Okay.
I never blow up your phone.
I'll get it done.
Dead would grab from his hip a little rusty, dusty pocket knife. Here. Now get up there. Have chow when it's done. I'll check on you in a little bit. The pit is to the north side of the island. Just ask the guards. They'll tell you where to go. And, oh, don't forget some alchemist fire. Here. Burn them while you're at it.
Jesus, Jesus.
Okay, do you have a wagon or somewhere to put these?
You telling me you can't do it one by one? You got a problem with walking?
Okay.
In my employ, you do the work. You want to get off this island? You do what I tell you to do.
You got it, boss. Yes, he's visibly disgusted.
Dead End would start to shuffle upstairs. There seems to be a kind of like, here, I'll just draw it out for sake of understanding. So let's say that's the location you're in, and let's say you're the X, and all these bodies are just like dangling from the rafters on, you know, on top of you. And they're literally dangling, well, the adults are dangling where their feet can just about hit your head. There are some dangling bodies up here that are significantly shorter as well. And then there's like a staircase here that kind of wraps around to the upstairs level. And then there's also a door that seems to go downstairs that you can't really see because it's really dark. Nevertheless, you're in this room. There are some stationed guards at the corner, just kind of eyeing you up, giving you that new guy look, you know?
So if I am inside and I'm just like looking up for how high the stairs go, how many levels looks like is in this tower?
Based on what you saw on the outside in comparison to the ceiling, you probably would wager to guess there's at least 2 or 3 more floors going up at least.
Okay. And how high are these like support beams that I have to cut off?
15 feet, but there is a wooden ladder that can be slid from beam to beam.
Okay. Well, I'm being watched and I can't really have a whole lot of options, so I just begrudgingly grab the ladder and go to work.
Absolutely. You climb the first ladder as you creak your way up, rung by rung. As you reach the top, the body itself is swinging, and it's kind of like its back to you with the neck, you know, the noose in the neck. Its back is to you, but as you get ready to kind of grab the body for stability and start cutting the rope, it kind of twists and faces at you. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Fedivan, I'd like you to tell me, and the table, if this individual looked very close, not an exact replica, but almost like a doppelganger of your mother, what would she look like?
She would probably be a lean, athletic build. tan woman with dark brown hair with grays worked in there. Upon the sight of this, I would probably toss cookies.
As in vomit?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and say you
With that
hurl.
wisdom throw, I'm gonna vomit.
All right. You vomit, almost hitting one of the brutes below you. Hey, what the fuck? Will you get it done already? They're not smelling yet. They've only been up there for 24 hours.
I am just going to kind of shudder and take a second look at the corpse just to make sure it's not his mom.
It looks very close, but not an exact replica.
God damn it. And he'll continue.
The rope snaps as the body careens to the floor 15 feet, landing with a massive thud, head hitting the ground, sounding like a cantaloupe being dropped.
To the left. To the right.
God damn it. Oh, fuck.
That's how stuff gets lost.
Can't believe I'm doing this. What did we get ourselves into?
You hear one of the brutes shout to the downstairs, "Water, bitch! I'm thirsty!" And you'll hear shuffling coming, echoing through like a small, like the old school narrow, like tunnel staircases. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that are made of stone, the cliche tunnel staircases. And you hear the reverberation of footsteps shuffling and a bucket clinking and clanking on the side of the walls or whatever, or maybe something inside of it kind of rattling around as this younger, childlike female. Fedivin, wisdom saving throw.
Does everybody look like my mom here?
Nah, this one looks like Maria.
Yeah,
Your sister.
11.
This one, if your sister had a doppelganger, what would she look like?
She would be a very pale-skinned, probably on the shorter side of a female, like 5'4"-ish. Bright red hair, looks nothing like Fedivin or his mother.
Well, this younger female looks just like that, as the brute or the individual that's calling for getting his whistle wetted grabs the ladle and kind of slobbers some water in and then spits it out right into her face. And kind of takes another drink.
Does she look at all?
What?
She does not. Do you know her?
Maria, is that you?
As she looks up, this individual that was drinking the water completely backhands her. Don't you look at him! Look at what you're doing! Get back down there and start milling some more water.
I'm climbing down the ladder and inspecting this.
Sure. As she gets backhanded, she kind of holds her cheek. She begins to whimper and cry a little bit, looking up at you. What color are Maria's eyes?
I'd say green.
These eyes are brown.
Thank God. I'm sorry. As he starts backpedaling slowly.
Absolutely. You backpedal and you feel toes hitting the back of your head.
I'm gonna put a hand on the wall and just take a breath.
Absolutely.
A lot to take in. That everybody's looking like the people that I'm looking for.
As you take your breath, we're going to pause you for a moment. Schnee,
Yep.
you make your way to the chow area with these iguanas on open fire, some rosemary being sprinkled on. The aroma itself is not bad. It's actually quite pleasant as you see these shackled individuals kind of in the process of peeling off lizard skin, gutting out some fish, perhaps a little bit of a creature that's not really all that recognizable, but it had fur at some point. as they're just cleaning all these creatures. Inside one of the empty barrels, well, it's not empty, but you see the entrails of these creatures that are being cleaned are being scooped and thrown into these empty barrels as you see flies kind of just buzzing around here and there. The individuals you're looking at that are doing this work, they seem to have slashes on their cheeks, symmetrical slashes, and almost like tally marks in a way. And it's quite profound. Here and there, people are coming in and out of tents. You hear them grunting about, where the fuck's the food, what's taking so long. They seem to be getting a little rowdy. Some others are kind of sitting on some crates, drinking some ale, looking straight from the tap, through the bunghole. They are pouring out some, some more ale and kind of sipping back at it. Go ahead.
I guess Schnee will kind of look around to see if there's someone who's like actually like cooking, or like prepping the food to cook, I guess. Exactly, and go over to them.
You make your way over to one of the individuals. He's wearing leather armor with a fucking apron around it. And he seems to be the one shouting orders to these shackled individuals, telling them what to do. As you see him on some sort of a makeshift kind of butchery table, kind of slamming away with a kind of like a cleaver, a meat cleaver. You see him cutting through bone and cutting flanks of meat out, getting ready for grilling.
Yeah.
What do you want, little creature? The fuck are you anyway?
Schnee is Schnee, but Schnee was told to come here and cook.
To be cooked or to help cook?
To help cook. Schnee's not food.
I don't understand why
Did
dead end.
that come across?
Yeah, it did. Thinking of a response. I don't understand why dead end keeps on sending me more servants. I got enough, damn it. There's just more hands in the pot. And don't even look like you have hands that you could even use. Ugh, I'll tell you what. Why don't you just keep watching, wait for the hunting crew to get here, see what they bring in, and you can help then.
Okay. And Schnee would just kind of take a step back, and as Strom kind of sits next to him, just kind of absently scratch Strom's head.
Up there, you
Just kind of
moron!
looks around.
Up there! As he points to the top of the tower.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Schnee will go over towards the tower.
Oh.
Put a red thing on yours.
Yeah, I guess he'll go over to the tower and wait by the tower.
As you make your way to the tower, you have a bird's eye view of this whole operation. Everything is still as it seems. You see Faru kind of in a cage. You'll see Apto and Sasano kind of plinking at a wall. You don't see Fedivin at the moment, but you also see some people fucking around with swords, looks like training or sparring, what have you. People sitting, waiting, guards marching back and forth. The door opens up and another another group of guys leaves. Another one comes back in. People moving in and out of their tents and whatnot. As you look forward and down, out, you'll see a pit. The pit seems to be sprinkled in this white dust. And the pit itself seems to have signs of charred marks on the earth, as well as a layer of ash at the bottom. On the sides of this hole, and you know what? I will just draw a circle to represent this hole. That's not a circle. 1 second. Let's just say it's there because why not? What you find interesting is, once again, there's like a layer of ash in the middle of it. And it's a hole that goes down. It's deeper. You'll see a couple of those brute-looking humans kind of here. And then you'll see a group of 2 people on their knees at the edge of the hole, as one of these brutes kind of stands behind them.
B6. Okay, so
All you, Schnee.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. I guess he would try to like pay attention to what's going on over at the pit with the roots and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Uh,
As you maintain looking in that general direction, you can't help but notice that the two individuals that are kneeling down at the edge of this pit, they seem to be very weakened and frail. They seem to be weathered and tattered. It looks like they can't even hold their own body weight up. As the brute would reach to his hip, and the glint of a dagger kind of sparks into your eye, Schnee, as it reflects the last bit of sunlight of the day. And you'll see this brute or this individual draw this dagger across the neck of the person to the left as they just tumble into the hole. You hear screaming from the other individual as that same dagger is now shoved through the side of the other person's neck and pushed into the hole.
God damn it. She's gonna get himself killed. Fuck. Fuck, why did I have to make a character morals?
Look, all right, so let's have that out of character talk, right? So let's say I'm a superhero, or not even, let's just say I'm a do-gooder in real life, right? And
Yeah.
just because I see a store being robbed at gunpoint doesn't mean I have to jump in and kick the gun out of the guy's hand.
Okay, fair enough. I gotcha. Yeah, I guess Schnee will just kind of grit his teeth, and yeah, he'll just kind of see that and kind of just like be gritting his teeth, witnessing it.
The individual that just did this deed will point across the field. The hunters are back! The hunters are back! And you hear the echo. The hunters are back! The hunters are back! Open the gate! Open the gate! Open the gate! And the gates begin to open. This hunting crew seems to have a wagon of sorts. A smaller wagon, let's say 5 by 10. And it's being pulled by a horse. And on the back, Schnee, you would be able to see some sort of wild game. In this case here, fuck it, let's say a large lion. Because why not? As they...
First a T-Rex, now a lion.
Don't forget the King Kong.
Oh yeah, and King Kong. Sorry, I'm just commenting on the wildlife, so sorry, Frog.
It's okay. The individual that you were tasked to says, "Get your fucking tiny ass down here! Help clean this creature out. This should feed the party here for at least a day or two tops. Then we can give the bones to the cagers."
Schnee will go to climb down.
The wagon pulls up to you, and on the back of the wagon, you see two individuals pulling off this larger lion as the lion thuds to the ground, kicking up dust and debris. "Well," as the cook would look at you, "here." He tosses you a dagger. "Start cleaning."
Okay. I guess Schnee would go to try. Quote to try.
Nope, that's perfectly fine. As you begin to clean, and that's going to take some time. So we will move from you, as you take the time to clean, back to Faru.
Yeah.
Faru.
With the 17 on my medicine.
Yep.
Bag, who
So-
do I have to...
Out of everyone that you can see, and with your quick thinking and your knowledge of medicine, at least, you know, who's good and who's not, you'll see an old man, frail. You'll see the one-eyed kid. You see a very portly woman. You'll see a bald, younger man who seems to be coughing, like really bad cough. He appears to be very sick. And you see a woman with sores on her face and lips. Out of everyone in the crew, in the cage rather, those 5 are the ones that stick out the most. Now, just to recap, out of character,
Yeah.
Dead End told you there's only room, and the order that they're fulfilling is only enough room for 17.
Yeah. Fine. There you go. So the person that's coughing the most, the young man, is coughing quite a bit. Young man? And then you said the, that would be...
I wrote it on the table.
Yeah, if you look at the table, he wrote it down.
Oh, sorry.
Ernie's the fat woman.
Where is it in... Where?
The bouncing arrows. It's behind the tower.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, see it. So, and
How do you do that?
I kid, nope. That woman, nope. Old, young, and, yeah, him. Take him out. Old woman with the shorts. Yeah, take her out. And then the old man. So old woman with shorts, bald, young. Yeah, sick, and then old man. Yeah.
Okay.
Kid,
So these are the ones you're sorting out. So you're choosing the old man, the young sick man, and the old one with sores. Those are the three that you are choosing that didn't make the cut.
Yeah. I'm also giving them a kiss on their foreheads to tell them Omos is with them. Like, you know, I'm trying to like tell them like
I'm pretty sure they're gonna
I mean, like, I'm trying to embrace them and say, you will reach the end of your life, and Omos, the goddess of life, is there to embrace you. So, like, I'm giving them a kiss on their foreheads before all of them, doesn't matter how sick they are, to, you know, go with the rest of their journey. The rest of them, they can stay alive.
You make your choice. Orlox would, kind of holler over to you.
Yeah.
All right, well, bring him out here because we need to make room.
I'll, you know, take my claws and motion everyone out to the positions that they need to go to.
The three, not the other 17, just the three.
No, yeah. You're right. Just the three, yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Why don't we give those three some random fucking tokens just to represent them? Yeah, why not? We'll just do these three random tokens.
I can't hit him on G6 or C6. How is that possible? You said it didn't suck, but they're all on a roll on 6.
Okay, so as you kind of corral them out, Orlox would lean into you. Now complete your job as he pulls out a dagger and hands it to you, Faru.
Oh, I'm not the only one in this boat.
Faru feels like right now, like personally, he feels insulted, like to the 10th degree, and he's gonna like look to Jade, and no, he's gonna talk to Jade. He'll get down in like a prayer position if he has the time to do it. He's like, hold on, I need to prepare myself. I'm gonna go down and put it in my prayer position, like, Formas. I don't mean to bring your children to you earlier, but I only hope they have a travel with peace from here on out. And that's what I say in my prayer.
Okay, you sit down and you do your prayer. Orlox would kind of look at you a little dumbfounded. This is different. He will absolutely be like, "What the hell are you doing? I told you we got a time schedule. Let's go." By the way,
everyone deserves life, even you. And I point with one claw right to him, close to his face.
You're right. And what we do here is maintaining our life. So stop interfering with that shit and do the fucking job you were told to do.
Yeah, Faru's very angry, red face. He's like, he grabs the dagger, and he walks up to the old man first. He's like, Thomas is with you.
She turns around. She'll turn around to look at you and sees you holding the dagger. As she looks at you, she doesn't even react, as she's an older woman. She's got sores on her lip. Think of like a massive herpes infection, I guess.
Right.
But it seems to like travel through her cheek. And she'll look at you. She doesn't even react. All you see is a tear fall from one of her eyes down her cheek through her herpes.
thought Fomas, like he caresses her other cheek just to try and calm her as a father would their daughter, and he just slits her throat.
Oh, shit. All right, so as this happens, Sasano and Apto, I would like perception checks, please, as you are currently engaged in an activity. So I wanted at disadvantage as well, because you are currently doing an inactivity.
Ah, I got a 7. Disadvantage.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with the original roll of an 8 because it makes it fair.
Well, it would have been, yeah, I would have kept it anyway.
Yeah, it would have been.
Okay, cool. So your backs are turned as you would hear gurgling as the body thuds to the floor. The sick boy, young man, and the old man, the one that was sitting in the corner, turn around and they look at you, and you just see a sense of fear and dread just kind of come over them as the young sick boy, even with shackles on, begins to run. You'll hear Orlocks, "Archers!"
Fuck.
And as this boy makes it to here, he is immediately gunned down as like 5 or 6 arrows just connect. And he falls under his own forces. The old man, however, does not have that kind of power to run. But well, don't do this, son. Don't do this. Don't. You have a choice.
Stop fighting.
Oh shit! I just poured my beer out. Oh my god! Sorry. So Faru, he looks toward the old man. He cuffs a hand under his jaw, and he's like, "Phobos is with us all." And he takes his mace in the other hand, and he bashes the guy right next to him, like the big guy.
Wow.
Boom.
Okay.
Man,
Yep.
really cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He can't keep doing it. It's all him. Nobody else. Fuck off. No, everyone else. Fuck off. It's all Faru.
all right, please hold. Let me
Please hold.
Brutal.
Yeah, he can't keep doing it. He can't.
I mean, so you bashed the
I
old
already
man's
sh-
skull with?
Yes, like he had the dagger in one hand, he had a mace in the other. He doesn't have the shield, so like he put his shield up, like he got through one, and he thought that he could go through the rest. And like, no, he has a choice. He can die, defending these innocent people. And
I love it.
That's what he wants to do. Like he can't keep going. He's given Fomas the last 30+ years of his life, and this is like a sacrilege to him. Like this is like necromancy to him. And he's like, I can't do this. I have to protect the innocent.
I'm not gone quiet. I'm just making a series of rolls.
No,
real
I'm
quick.
sorry.
Hey, necromancy isn't entirely evil. The resurrection spells are necromancy spells.
Like, according to Fomas and Faru, it is. But, like, the general idea of necromancy, it might not actually be. Like, it might not actually be, like...
so,
you know,
like,
evil.
Not-
to you, revivify is a taboo.
No, because
No,
his revivify
revivify
comes from a
gives
place
you-
of nature.
Yes, it gives you your soul comes back to your body, and you're willing to have it, and I bring you back to life. But undead, like alter,
Yeah,
give.
but revivify is a necromancy spell.
It depends, and
yeah.
that's not entirely true. Hold on, it is a necromancy spell because it's fun, but I'll give you even a bigger example. A spore druid resurrects through fungus and natural means. It is a process of death that is being harnessed to reincarnate. It is not in that guise. It is not an evil task to reincarnate by natural means versus tapping into dark forces.
Yeah, and you command the undead whenever you're using necromancy. Like at that point, like Faru would never command someone to, like, work for him or Fomas.
Correct.
He would never like bring someone back. Like, and also he would never bring someone back if they don't want to come back. So like with the revive spell, if their soul says no, I've lived my life, I've done my shit, he would say, no, I can't bring them back.
All right, so here's what.
Sorry,
Go ahead. Oh no, go ahead first.
Oh, I was just going to just ask, like, just for clarification. So did Furu just hit the guard, the old man, or himself with the mace?
The guard.
The old man.
The guard, yeah.
Oh, the guard. Okay,
Wait, I
I
thought
was
it
just making
was
sure
old
I
man.
understood this correctly. Okay, that's all I was making sure.
Yeah,
just
I
wanted
was
to make sure
asking
on the
if you
right track.
hit the old man with the mace, and you're like, yeah.
No,
I was
no.
like, no.
No, it's the pink guy. Like, no, he gave the old man, like, you know, the covering sort of like father moon love thing. He's like, he can't keep killing these people. Like, Thomas would be so mad. So, boom, like mace with the other hand, pop, the pink guy. Yeah.
All right, Sano, do you want left or right?
No, you don't have to fight with me. Like, it's all Faru. Like, Faru would never want to do that. Like, he would want to bring you
Left or
guys.
right, Sano, left or right?
Where you going?
I'm gonna go to the right.
Hey, give me a
All
cup
right,
of
I'll
water.
get left. Let's go, BD.
Actually, one of the
Yeah.
protein shakes. Cold one.
Do I roll attack?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to see how many people saw it. There's a bunch of people
Oh, right,
here.
right. Good.
This is
If
about
you're
time for
sure-
a crapshoot.
When they yelled out archers, me and Sano would have heard that, correct?
Well, when the archer was shouting, when they said archers, everyone's eyes are technically on the kid that just got shot. So
Yeah.
there is a little bit of sleight of hand going on right now. All right, love you, baby.
I know.
Go ahead.
Oh, never mind. Oh no, I thought I heard the Lannister Castian song play in the background for a second. As we're going through this, I was like, ah, fuck.
Yeah.
As you know, what you smack him in the face. Go ahead, roll damage for me, because he didn't see it coming.
Oh my god. 5.
2 bludgeoning damage. No, you hit him. He didn't see it coming. It's an instant hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just looking for the damage. As you smack a club in his face, he fucking felt it and stumbles backwards. He looks at you, you motherfucker, and he charges at you and basically attempts to bull rush, fucking spear you in sort of a way.
Right. My AC is 17, by the way.
Actually, I need you to roll me a athletics or acrobatics check. Your pick.
Cody, this one's out.
Oh,
Yeah, and beat a 19.
He hit you with.
Oh, yeah. 9. No.
Wait, did he call E6?
Yes, he called.
This guy bull rushes you and kind of spears you to the ground as you are both kind of currently engaged in this wrestling match. The other individuals, now seeing you guys kind of scrapping on the floor, they start to cheer you guys on. Sasano and Apto, you would turn around to hear this as you see a lot of these. It's almost like one of those high school situations where they're like, fight, 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 fight. As Faru and Orlox are definitely in a cat fight on the ground. Faru, go ahead.
Hey, I want to go and claw. What's his face? Or something? Orlox?
Sixth graders.
Well, wait, hold on. You're getting involved?
Yeah? That's my buddy Faru.
No.
Okay. All right, sure. You charge up.
4. It's each.
H4.
Alright, cool.
That wasn't a hit, that was a miss.
Oof.
He put him in.
Yeah, you absolutely claw at Orlox, who's currently kind of in a scrapping situation on the floor. Everyone that's watching and cheering this on realizes what just happened as far as you jumping in on this, which causes everybody else to want to jump in as individuals start coming into the fray. Tonight might be a short night, guys. All right, so it would be Faru's turn, technically.
Santel, the last one, can I try and break away from the grapple? This guy, no, he shoved me, right?
He shoved you, yeah. You're both on the floor. You're basically, this is combat, but not combat, you know what I mean? So you're basically just rolling around on the floor, punching each other is the way I envision it. Dust is kicking up.
Yeah. Do I try and like get away from him, or can I move up? Yeah, like get up.
I mean, of course.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna try to bash the guy. Same guy.
That just hit.
Okay, sure. Roll it.
No.
Oop.
My leg.
16. 3 bludgeoning.
Okay. Oh, now I see you put those rubber bands back in your mouth.
Yeah.
Sorry, texting.
Oh, sorry. Thomas will not take you knives any longer. And then I'm going nuts. Like, Thomas is like in a rage because he was otherwise a barbarian.
Absolutely.
He's just ready to go.
You collide your mace into this individual, and you hear a crunch as he rolls over. He still draws breath, but doesn't seem to to have enough fight to continue. The old man that's watching this just kind of back shuffles, like nobody sees me.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I guess Apto, you're up.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Unless Sasano, I mean, you're in clear view of all this, so you're more than welcome to toss an idea or two out there.
I threw out my attack roll.
I was muted the whole time. I'm sorry. Are these doors open or closed? Do I know what's going on out there?
Let's just say, in about 2 rounds of combat, quote unquote, you would be pulling out a dead body for the pit. So let's just say the doors will open under your own, reasoning.
Okay.
Apto, as you go ahead. I'm sorry, Sasano.
Oh, that was me. I was getting. Since he was asking, I guess I should go ahead and ask about Shnee's view of this.
No, you're in the level below gutting a lion, unfortunately. You would probably hear a commotion. I'll give you that.
No, that's what all I'm trying to check for is like, it was just like, what's my feedback from it? But alright, got you. All good.
Not a problem. Sasano, I think before that attack happens with Apto, you're more than, like I said, you're more than welcome to. I mean, you're in view, so you tell me what you want to do.
Okay, so,
Susano, right?
Yeah. I think Sasano.
I'm muted.
You're muted.
Not
Yeah.
apply. I'm going to walk over there to stop the old man, so I'm kind of putting a plan together and trying to defuse this whole situation.
Oh,
And it's more than likely gonna cause me to be hated, but I'm gonna grab the old man and walk while this whole scuffle's going on, right here with him. And we're just gonna wait until this fight plays out.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to ready intimidation to basically stop them from, I guess, all charging in.
All right. Apto, as you claw Orlox on the ground, you rip open a gash in his chest, and he begins to bleed from it. He looks like he's in the process of losing consciousness. The rest of the crew, not liking an unfair fight, absolutely dogpile on you, Apto.
How many athletic checks do I need?
Hold on, before they start charging in, intimidation.
Okay, who do you want to intimidate?
I'm going to intimidate. Holy. Wow. I'm gonna say make it a fair fight, and I'm gonna intimidate. There's what? 7 of them there, 5 of them.
You don't have to intimidate after, right?
Well, I mean, do you have a spell that makes intimidation a global thing?
No.
So if you want to, you can intimidate, but
I would have to do it
one
multiple
person.
times.
Yeah.
Just after. Just after.
No, I don't think it would work on Apto because we're buddies and like.
Let's keep this going. Does a 12 work?
I'll be fair. I'll roll for John Doe. I rolled an 8. So.
Okay, so there's 2 people. I think one of them's gonna be the 22.
So let's just say this guy. Okay, so how do you do it? Like you're trying to redirect this. So this guy is charging past you. Are you like basically jumping in at him? And, oh, let it settle itself. Or
Yes.
like what are you? Okay, so you're basically blocking one of them.
Yep. I'm trying to basically yell at the others to do it as well, just to let it sort itself out. 2-on-2.
Okay.
So, 2 of them are intimidated based on that? Or do you want to roll another one?
Oh, you do it twice? How do you do it twice?
I'm basically just yelling at multiple people, getting like, so I'm positioning myself like in front of them. If
Yeah,
that
I
makes
get what you're
sense.
doing. I'm just trying to understand why you're, as far as your action economy goes, you can do it once per
Oh.
turn, is what I'm just basically saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm stopping one. That's pretty much all I could do. And
Perfect.
try
All right,
Yeah.
Apto. You ready, Apto?
Let's do it.
I need 6 athletics or acrobatics checks, please.
Wow. They're all trash.
Wow.
Glad those weren't attack rolls. Jesus.
So, 4 of them successfully dogpile on you, bringing you to the floor, Apto, as you feel yourself getting punched and pummeled. Your fur gets ripped off, revealing more scales as in the process. Fedivin, you open the doors with a body in tow, and you see Apto's tail sticking out from the beneath like a pile of brutes that are just pounding away on Apto. By the way, Apto, you lose half your health.
Huh. What?
Yeah, you're being pummeled by like 6 people at the same time.
Like, bullshit.
You're getting jumped.
These guys. Fuck these guys. Wait, and like half my maximum or half my current?
Half your current.
Alright, hold on. Math. Round it up. Or round
Damn math.
Always rounded to your favor unless it's an 8 hit dice roll. So in this case here, rounded up. No, down. Rounded down.
it. Alright.
All right, Fedivin. So you walk out and you see a tail that's very familiar sticking out of a pile of fucking, literally like football pile. Like Apto's just been tackled in the end zone.
Out here.
They're rowdy, and no one stops upon your shouting. Faru, everyone seems to be not worrying about you at the moment, as they're dogpiling on Apto. You have a moment. You're still technically there. What is Faru gonna do?
So, like, everyone, like, thinks, like, Peru's, like, an old man, like, you know, very grandpa-like, but, like, in this moment, he has this, like, adrenaline, he has this punch, and he is raging, like, if he could, rage as a barbarian. And he is, like, bashing this guy in the head. The guy that he's, like, right next to, like, the guy that he hit before. He's gonna try him again. 14.
The one that's been bleeding on the floor from the claws?
Yes, he's bashing, like,
Alright.
he's on the floor, like, bam, bam, bam. Yes.
All right.
So, 14.
You coup de grace him as you feel his skull just crumble under the weight of your club, and you basically make his face an innie.
Yeah, so like in this reaction, Fire's like, Thomas! Whoa! Declare her justice against all of you! And he's like making his like mace toward everyone in this, like, you know. He's mad. He's mad. Go ahead.
As all that's happening, you would hear Schnee. Actually, you wouldn't hear Schnee. Well, Schnee, you're actually down here, sort of ish now, cleaning out a lion.
Yep.
But Schnee, you would start hearing people coming out of tents towards the commotion as they run past you. And I'm gonna just reasonably say, let's see what fate says. Oh my God. About 18 people start running in that general direction, weapons in hand.
And I'm seeing this.
That's what you see. You may not know what's going on, but they're definitely hauling ass with some sort of purpose. I mean, you once again, too, you hear this commotion going on as everyone upstairs is loud, very, very loud. And the tail end of it, you'll hear, "Famous," whatever his last words were.
So I haven't heard the turtle talk about FOMAS too much, so I don't recognize it would be the turtle per se.
He's always talking about Poma.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't.
Good night, Daddy.
I don't think he's actually talked about FOMAS like around like Schnee or two Schnee.
The only time that you would have heard... Hold on. The only time that I think in canon that you would have heard him talking about Famas was during the amputation scene. I believe he was spouting a little bit off on that, but that's all I remember.
Okay, I mean, yeah, but that would... I don't think... Like a one, like a little bit mentioning there, I don't think would be a recognition enough to recognize it as him.
I think like in the moment, like I didn't know if like you would have heard it, but I did speak it, so maybe that's mix up, right?
Yeah. No, it's I'm just trying to think of how the hell she's gonna react here.
Would Shuni even know Fomas, the goddess of life? I don't think so, right?
I mean, I guess is Fomas like a human god, generally speaking, or?
What? The goddess of life. That's what I made her to be.
Okay.
So it's up to
Okay.
you if you want to know her or
Yeah,
not.
no, it's. I'm gonna say no because he's that not very religiously lit, or whatever. He's not very religiously wise. So I'm gonna say no. What's going on? Where's everyone going? He kind of like looks up and kind of like stands up real quick from like the line he was gutting, or I should say mutilating.
Right, right.
Speaking of which, why don't you roll me a quick survival check? I'm curious to see how well you did.
Hey.
I'm okay. Give me a sec here. Ah, fuck, it refreshed on me. Give me a sec. It's gonna take me just a second here to.
I love this
Work reload.
OST track, by the way. It's bombing. Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
3 or 2. You said survival? What do you get? I can't
14.
see.
Okay, a moderate job. You gutted it. The skin is nice, you know, chunks here and there, but it's working. Nevertheless, you see these people run, and did you say you were going to approach with them?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, why not? Because he'll be interested to see what's all the commotion. Why is everyone running with weapons drawn? He'll kind of run after them with Strum following quickly behind him.
It's a good OST. Oh my god.
All right. So you just want to make sure I heard you right. You are going up there in tow, yeah?
Yeah, I'd be going up behind them all. Because Schnee's that type of personality. My demise.
Ernie.
Oh, Ernie's alive?
Yes.
Oh god.
Ernie, I'm going to just retcon you and say you were digging at the wall. Something simple. As you would also turn around and kind of see this little scuffle happening. What's Ernie going to be doing at this moment?
Gonna be kind of like mumbling to myself. Trying to like just talk through like what my plans of actions would be. Could save after through. Could die. Trying to. Could let them die. Shouldn't let them die. You know, kind of like like a mad person, just kind of like saying all these things out loud, like no filter, just like, like if anybody was next to me, they would definitely hear me saying all that.
Verbal reasoning.
Well, the three little pigs next to you that are still dinking at the wall would definitely have heard you. One of them probably just look at you and then quickly put their head back down and continue to start, hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Hits it a little bit faster.
All right, Sasano, I believe you're next on rotation.
Shit.
Actually, what I would say real quick, while you think of something to do, one added element for you, Sasano, you have visibility of it, but you'll start seeing archers at the top. You'll see maybe a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long bows that kind of, push out over these little pulpits, whatever you call those things, and currently like pulled, ready to fire.
The death stuff. Yeah.
Like from the roof.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is. I pray this isn't gonna work.
You don't have to attack. Like Fire is like he's with himself right now. Like anyone who joins him, that's up to them.
That's not.
Or at least I feel like that's what
I'm gonna yell at Faru to stop what he's doing. I'm going to basically pull out my katana and just end the old guy.
So intimidation check.
Yeah.
So, hold on. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure this order of operation. So, are you okay? So you're shouting at Faru to cease,
Basically, yep.
and then you're gonna finish off the old man.
Yep. I'm just ending the old man right there.
Oh fuck!
Because I see the corpses of the other two.
Okay. Since it's it's on blue scenario, I'm going to give it to Faru and forgo the intimidation check because it's, I think as players, we know what's happening here. So, Faru, you're welcome to respond to Sasano's suggestion of, hey, fucking quit it or whatever. So, whatever you want to do.
That'd be like insight, or like
Well, there's no insight. You heard him. Stop, Faru.
Yeah. He's in a rage right now. Like he's not listening to you. Like he's sort of like you've never seen him in this way before. Like, you're trying to like intimidate him, and he's like red is in his eyes. Like maybe you've seen like this sort of like bloodlust, and you've never seen him talk like this. He's younger. He's like 20 years younger. He's like bashing dudes. He's killing guys. It's like you don't know what it's like, and he looks at you. Like he turns his head like, Thomas needs justice, and then he just bashes some other guy. So he's gonna hit the guy next to
Oh, technically you're not bashing yet.
Yeah, you could prep for
I
it.
have another idea that I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
him.
what do you want? We'll get to your action in a minute.
Try and restrain Faru.
Hold on. Hold on.
After killing the old guy.
Okay, that's a lot of actions happening. So we're gonna have to do this in a proper order here. So I'm gonna let you say Faru, quit it. Faru will say what he said and get ready to face bash another dude.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this guy's fucking dead skis.
Maybe like
Let's
the guys
just
who
kill this guy. And then how do you finish off the old man? As currently your back is to the old man, why don't you flavor it and tell me how you finish him?
It's just gonna be like a quick pop the blade, spin, take off the head, put the blade back.
Yeah, and it happens.
It is like so quick that no blood comes out until you hit the floor, and you can see the old man's head roll, and it kind of blinks twice, and then just
amazing, absolutely fucking amazingly colorful. Love it. As the old man succumbs to being 20 pounds lighter, or 10 pounds lighter, whatever the weight of a head is. Okay. I believe that takes us now to who haven't we done? We haven't done Apto yet since he's been pounded.
Did I attack yet? Like,
not yet. You're prepping. You're coming up.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Sorry.
All right, Apto, you got 4 bodies pinned on you with 2 bodies that are not, well, 1 body now. 1 body that's not technically holding you, but is on top of that pile, putting more weight onto you.
Can I bite them?
You want to bite them? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, could I use my claw attack for it?
Yeah, you're technically grappled and put to the floor. Where I mean, this is not real combat, so we're kind of being very gray here. But yeah, I don't see why not. You can't use your claws and dig into somebody's thigh or something. Sure.
No, I mean like use my claw attack for my bite. If that makes sense.
Yeah, why not?
Oof.
You know, with all the weight and pressure on you, it's hard to move as you got 5 bodies on you. Your head's kind of smashed into the ground a little bit and kind of pinned in a way. So you're trying to bite, but you just keep on getting their leather armor.
I'll let consider do it again. Fuck it.
Sure. That's a hit. As you're kind of gnawing at leather, and you find a chink in the armor, and you bite straight down. You actually feel flesh in your mouth sear off.
Yeah, and I'll just like shake it around a bit like a rabid dog would.
You hear, ah! Ah! He's fucking biting me! And then, Faru, as you charge up an attack, go ahead and roll it as you try to club the back of somebody's head. And then we'll go into...
Faru is like in a rage. Like, you've never seen him before like this.
And then we'll go into Fedivin afterwards here.
Mate. 18,
oh,
5 bludgeoning.
You happen to... The one target that stands out the most is the one that's saying, ah, he's fucking biting me! But before he finishes that sentence, he's fucking biting, crunch! And he goes lifeless.
Given him your justice. Sorry. He's mad. Sorry, Sorry.
No, you're good.
Does Haru have like 3 levels in Barbarian without us knowing or something?
No. He's like, oh, cleric. He might go Barbarian next level, maybe.
If he survives.
no. Farmer has lost his mind. Like right now, like he's like, I'm not killing innocent people. I will die right now. So boom, he's like, fucking macing people. He's been doing. Oh my god, it's crazy. Sorry.
Pulls out a little bottle of base and just in the eyes.
Yeah. I'm. Oh man, Faru's like he can't do it. He will kill himself before he kills another innocent life.
Oh my god, that sounds horrible.
By the way, I have the stats to go into Barbarian if I want to.
You know, that would be interesting if we get to that point.
No shit, like Faru would be like a Barbarian cleric with a 13 strength. What am I gonna do?
A Barbarian Zealot life cleric.
I can do that, yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna do it right now. Barbarian for the rest of the game.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, Fet. Technically, you would be in the rotation here.
Alright, well, I have like one last Hail Mary. So previously I flavored my alarm as like a contraption of like tripwires, bells, and like a whole bunch of stuff that makes sound and stuff.
Okay.
So I want to cast Alarm by reaching into my backpack and just basically sounding an alarm. and I am just trying to get everybody's fucking attention on me.
Link the spell. I'm okay with the spell. I just want to see something with the parameters of the spell.
Everybody can hear me within a mile. It's
a mile.
A mile.
God.
Oh god damn it.
What kind of sound?
The big one's coming back.
Oh. So I mean, it could be mental or physical, or mental or audible, and I'm choosing it to be audible.
Okay.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm just triggering it right on me. I want to cast it and trigger it.
Yeah, no, I'm getting what I'm picking up what you're throwing down. I'm
Oh,
trying.
he can
to,
also designate creatures that won't set off the alarm.
Oh no, it's within 60
Oh, wait,
feet.
No, he wants it to go off.
Yeah, I want it to go off. I'm
yeah,
basically
yeah.
just blowing a rape whistle right now.
So I do have one concern.
Okay.
It does take a minute to cast as a spell, but I'm willing to let some of the rule of cool work here because you specifically are just trying to make noise. So part of your casting components, the way you've been flavoring your character, is more on the realistic side of the equation. So I could feasibly say you could reach in to your backpack and pull out the mile-sounding bell and just start smashing the shit out of it as you're cast.
Yes, that's what I basically want to do. I just want to make as much noise as possible, basically like a referee blowing a whistle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it could end badly, but I'm throwing a Hail Mary out there.
Yeah, no doubt. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. You dig into your backpack and you grab this bell and this fucking drumstick. Why you have a drumstick in your backpack, I don't know.
It's just like a contraption
Yeah.
of bells and wires that I'm just
Yeah, dude. You start
fucking
smashing it.
shaking wildly.
It is loud. 1, 2, oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do the first 6 that are here, and then everyone else in a minute here. So 1 second here. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, 14, I think. It's not high at all.
You won't believe what I rolled. I'll even take a fucking screenshot to prove it. But I rolled a 15, a 1, a 17, a 17, a 19, and a 14 for the primary 6 that are up here.
Oh man.
So the only one that's not continuing and is currently like, what the fuck is that sound? Is the one that Sasano intimidated. However,
Not only is he fearful,
You had a 19, right?
he's
Like
got a headache.
and for the other 18,
I had 19.
Oh, it's a 12 DC.
Oh,
I'll save DC 12.
1, 2.
No, it's
Oh,
still
it
that
is,
one.
no, it is 12.
That's
Yeah,
all.
it shows right there, so I'll save DC 12.
That's fine. All right, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 18 are also going to respond to the bell scenario. And let's just say it's the first 4, as they didn't expect to be met with more cowbell. All right, cool. Ernest.
Hold on. Can while I'm doing this, I'm yelling too. It's like, everybody stop!
Absolutely. All right, Ernie.
You know, I'd be like, maybe Faro's onto something. Maybe submitting to the madness is a good thing, you know? Maybe this is what I'm meant to do. And I'm going to... What's what I'm going to do?
hey, kill them that are around me, please.
I'm gonna walk. Oh, God.
You got this, Ernie. You got this. Blast him at the canker. Boom, boom.
I'm just gonna... shit, man.
If only we had fireball, dude.
You know, this is... I'm going to say, this is a sure way for all of us to end up in a ditch, the world land in chaos and ruin. What should I do? Oh, let's see. And I'm going to cast darkness. So I'm going to sacrifice, as a bonus action, I'm going to sacrifice a level 1 spell slot for, I think it's 2 sorcery points. Let's see, flexible casting. Yeah, so it's 2 sorcery points, and then with those gained sorcery points, I'm going to cast darkness on Apto.
What's my save?
But it's darkness.
It's darkness. There is no save.
Only
Yeah,
Ernie
yeah.
can see in it.
Oh, I thought he
And
couldn't.
only I can
It's
see
like
in
a-
it right now.
40 foot range? 20 foot range?
It's
Sphere.
yeah, I think it's here it is.
Circle? Oh god.
The-
I'll save DC 13.
So it's on
Yeah.
app though, right?
That's just my spell save, but it's not a save, right?
Yeah, it's on Apto.
Yeah, it's on Apto.
That goes over here. Oh wait, where is he?
Oh,
No.
fuck, we're all going into it.
It's a 15-foot radius, so 30-foot circle.
So, oh yeah. I'm blind. So everyone's blind here. Like even the range units, they have to shoot it.
And I'm just gonna, as I walk towards it, and I'm looking like directly into it, I'm just gonna say, quit your squabbling. We're gonna die.
Oh, yeah, Fire's gonna die. Absolutely.
All right, it is their turn.
All it is.
Oh God.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is turned into something.
Oh man.
It's devolution right here.
Yeah.
Darwinism.
You set really good bait, Frog.
Say what?
You set really good bait.
Fair enough.
I don't think.
That
think
was
he
not
made-
bait.
No, I don't think like Frog thought that I was gonna like bash some poker dude. No, they're doing the pro guys. Yeah.
So out of character. First of all, I will say that yes, I intentionally wanted to question morals today. Obviously, it's clear what my intentions were tonight to see who breaks first. Clearly,
Right.
Faru.
Clearly.
Here's my thing. And this is just out of character talk, real quick. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm not. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna railroad to the extent. However, I will say very similar speech to that of what I said to Schnee earlier, right? Where it's like, just because I see there's a holdup at a grocery store, and because my intentions are good, doesn't stop me from being a thinking man. You know what I mean?
No, like I understand, like but Faru, like he's kind of dying, like because like.
I
he
get
can't
that.
Keep killing. Yeah, no, like it's more like a principle for him. That's like it's not really like Yeah, he might make a very stupid decision, like he might die, but that's him martyring himself.
And that's fine.
Or-
That's perfectly fine. And
Right,
I mean,
but-
in the end of the day, this was a one-on-one fight,
Yes,
and it's
Like-
been turned into everyone.
Yeah, like Faru only wanted Faru to die. Like he did not want, like he wanted to martyr himself for the rest of the group. Like he's not gonna keep doing this, and that's the way he looked at it. But like if everyone is like Atto joins in and Susana joins in, so on and so forth. Like he's like, I'm not expecting any of you guys to do this.
I'm not joined in. I just cut off the old man.
yeah. So yeah.
All right, so we'll see. We'll see.
Trying to save this.
Yeah.
We'll see where the dice goes. We'll see the dice goes. Let's wrap this up, and then we'll take our break, and we'll see what happens. So it's their turn. All right. So Pinkies, even though it's darkness, they are still in a grapple, and they are going to still strike at Apto with disadvantage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Disadvantage because of darkness. Advantage because they're on you. So straight rolls.
They're like normal.
Unless they have the grappler feat, they don't.
All right.
Yeah,
Disadvantage then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Disadvantage. I got a 14, a 9, a 9, a 9, and a 13.
9.
None of them hit. Actually, none of them hit. All right. As you just feel fists and knees pounding into your armor, but your fur underneath the armor just kind of adds as a cushion.
Hell yeah.
What was the highest roll?
The highest roll was a 14.
Okay, I know that.
Okay. These 5, I said, right? They're gonna just move over here out of the way and hold their ears because, fucking loud ass crazy stupid bells. These guys are absolutely gonna move in.
Oh my.
Not intentionally into the darkness because what the fuck is darkness? That's crazy shit that I've never seen.
Yeah.
This guard here, or whatever you want to call him, pushes these fucking kids out of the way.
Yeah, he said it was on a shelf or something. On a high shelf.
God. They just keep coming.
All right, Schnee.
It's all because Faru.
You see all these guards, and I'm just gonna say for free, you followed them, so you're gonna be here to start your turn. To be fair.
And a little kobold trying to.
Yeah, Kobold like goes through a fucking throat. Blah.
Yeah. Can someone screen share for me real quick? So my computer can't get connection right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll
It so far hadn't been like too prominent until like right now, where it's like, okay, I actually have a character placement now.
Oh yeah.
So my turn. Yes, because I didn't discard.
I got nothing, man. Yeah, help you.
Dave, are you on a break yet?
We're gonna be taking a break in like a
Yeah,
minute.
so I would come up behind the guards or whatever. Fucking 18 of them.
Yeah.
So there's a 30-foot sphere of darkness, just randomly like just pitch black that I see.
You hear bells going off.
Yeah, I hear bells and alarms going off.
It's fucking
There's a
chaos.
shit. Oh god.
You might be able to see Ernie or Susano.
Yeah. Do I see anyone from the group from where I'm sitting or standing? Sorry.
No, because these 18 bodies absolutely tower over you and just block all your line of sight. You're more than welcome, because you're considered a small creature, right?
Yes.
I will absolutely let you move through them with this with disadvantage. So basically, as difficult terrain.
Yeah. Indeed, per person. Yeah.
Tell me how you remember what the drink.
Yeah, I guess me and Schnee and Strum will kind of like mead their way through the group to the front.
What's your movement?
Should be 35.
I locked them, by the way. You just hit L.
I see that. Yeah, cool.
15, 5. But you got like here? Or yeah, 5 feet? Like,
Sorry, 30 feet.
You know,
30 feet.
I'll let you go here just because of the space. It's fine. We're out of official combat, so.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess kind of try to see like if I can tell like what's all going on exactly. Like,
You don't see anything because there's darkness in front of you, but you hear boom, bah, boom, bah, You hear what sounds to be like a wrestling match, and you hear "fucking my god" this and la da da da.
oh god damn it. So right now, because Schnee can't see anything, so he doesn't know what's going on. Can I actually see you?
Yeah, Sasano's not in the darkness, and he is in the next square over. But yeah, he's right next to you.
Okay.
You also see
I
a
guess-
decapitated old man in front of you, and a throat-slashed old woman also in that area.
Yeah. Okay. I guess Schnee will look over to Sasano. It's like, what's going on?
They had Faru execute prisoners or servants, and he snapped. And then Apto saw him getting beat on and joined the fray. And now it's fucking chaos in there.
Yeah.
Ernie put darkness over them, so hopefully something comes out of this. Fedivin and I were trying to calm down the situation, but it's not looking too good.
So, are we fighting? As he kind of looks back towards the 18 guards behind him.
I don't think that is a smart idea, my little friend.
Schnee, give me a perception check. Audible.
Perception?
Yeah.
Alright. 1 second. Perception. 24.
As
Oh
you,
my god.
As you were coming up the stairway, you do get to see over the walls a little bit on your way through here, and you did notice that there seems to be a reaction to the bells that you hear, and you start seeing humans coming out of the tree lines in the distance, seem to be running towards the fort.
Yeah, I know. I love that.
Huh.
I follow mom too.
Is this shit?
Oh,
We're
this
gonna
is
have a
gonna
royal
fight.
Royal Rumble, boys.
Schnee. So yeah, cause
Disgust me.
I like how
So
I
I saw that as-
affected everybody but the people right in front of me.
So Schnee sees just when coming up here, saw a bunch of humans just coming out of the woods.
Yeah, and they seem to basically almost, when they hear bells and shit, and it's not to mention it's also chow time, so, I guess whoever was on patrol was coming in, essentially, and they seem to be at least running in close, faster than they would normally.
It's a louder dinner bell.
It's a lot
Yeah, it's a
of
very.
bell.
Okay.
But you had your conversation. I'll give you an action if you decide to take one, but you don't necessarily have to, so you tell me.
Schnee's just going to get on top or get onto Strum's back and just kind of watch carefully on the guards around him.
Okay.
That's about it.
I am perfectly okay with this. As the next order of operations, you hear, "What the fuck is going on out here?" As Fedovan behind you, if you weren't in the darkness, you would see. Where the fuck did I put your token? There you are.
In the door, right?
You'll see Dedend bursting out of the tower. You would all hear what sounds like a mechanical zzz, 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 as he's clicking a button in his glove or wrist rocket, whatever you want to call it, and is changing, his bolts around, and he fires a bolt into the air. This amazingly large firework blasts the entire area and lights up the entire location as if it was bright sunlight.
Oh god.
Everyone around kind of covers their eyes. And that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break, guys.
Oh, fuck you! Oh my god. Good shit. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Robert, no. I might. This is a bad idea.
Wait, do the people in the darkness have to cover their eyes?
We'll shall
No,
find
but
out
the
when we come back.
Gotcha.
I'm by the spell, no, but yeah, I guess we'll see.
You don't know what Dead End's capable of, boy.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking just how the darkness spell works, generally speaking. But DM is God, so your word is physics.
Well, it's like a magical enchantment for light or something like that.
Yeah, if you have daylight, you go over darkness, right?
It depends on the source of the daylight.
In the darkness, in the spell, it says the darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it. Well, magical light could illuminate it.
Right. If you have daylight, that would illuminate it, right?
Well, he clearly has a magical
light. Yeah.
All right, I recommend you guys having a little huddle without me listening, because I'm going to be honest, you guys are in a really shitty situation. I'll be right back.
We'll be fine.
Apparently, I have a child to murder, so I'll be right back.
We are so fucked.
So, how's your guys' day going?
Was going fine until apparently saving us from the ape was now being null and voided.
So the reason why Faru, I didn't want everyone to join this. Faru thought that maybe one other person would join, but Faru went to he was done. He's gonna sacrifice himself for the greater good.
Well, they're having the life cleric kill people. I get that.
No, it's more like Faru himself personally, in his own idea, he's fucked himself because even if you guys convince Faru to stop fighting, he still killed a few people like in this camp, and like he'll probably want to keep fighting because like he will not kill another innocent person. Like he can't. He feels principally he can't do it, even if I die. However, if I live at level 6, I'm going barbarian.
Are we level 5?
Or
I'm
level
level
4.
5. Yeah, level 5.
No, we're level 4.
Level
Oh,
4.
no, wait, no, level 5. I'll go barbarian. Yeah.
Next
maybe-
level, he's going barbarian. Is all he's saying.
Yeah, but like if I go level 5, like like if I go level 5 cleric, I'll get level 3 spells.
So, okay,
Yeah.
let's see. How do we get out of this fucking situation?
We
I
don't.
don't.
Yeah, we don't.
You let Faru die, and you'll get out. Maybe, right?
Like, I don't know how to get out of this situation without Fire and Apto dying.
Yeah. Like there are too many. It's too much economy. I'll be right back.
I was like
Like-
literally just trying to break up the fight the whole time.
Like, my whole plan was to basically pin it on the guy that Faru killed, saying he insulted his god, and basically
Wow.
me killing the old guy, and that kind of backfired.
They're smugglers. They don't really care. I just like how you killing the old guy had no effect whatsoever. People are like, it's a dead old guy.
I got to flavor it, though.
I mean, that was probably your sickest kill on the most innocent man possible.
You gotta do things for the greater good, Steve.
Like
Don't
you,
think-
you flavor that so much better than any kill you've had.
Oh,
so far.
the greater good.
Oh fuck.
Leaves purpose only to fall, Steve.
I honestly don't know. I was like literally going through my inventory, my bio, my spells. I'm like, I have nothing. The only thing I came up with was alarm. and it did jack shit.
Like, the only thing that I have right now is Dancing Light and Fairy Fire. Fairy Fire.
So, I could do something really fucking stupid, but stuff.
I mean, charge at the wall and we all jump off.
I feel like that's
It'd
the
be
theme of our
ammo
night
speak.
so far.
It'd be like ammo speak, thaumaturgy, or not thaumaturgy.
Oh
to make my
my
voice
God.
go booming and making a lot of fucking ape sounds
Oh yeah.
really loudly.
As soon as you said talk with animals and thaumaturgy, I'm like, oh good lord, no.
I mean, you need a
There's
short
literally-
rest to recharge it, right?
No, so the grovel, I need a long rest. I have 2 more spells left.
You
And I-
might want to start doing that. You might want to just
Oh
go into
my
the
God.
shadow and just start doing that.
I feel like we're going out of the fucking out of the frying pan into the fire.
No, I'm saying that is the only card I could try to play. Otherwise,
You know,
I am dead in the water.
you know what I'm thinking though. I mean, you know the opening scene of Skyrim with the dragon in the town. Replace it with a giant ape.
So I'm not opposed to this. There are horses we can steal.
Apto, are you there? I guess Apto's gone. John, are you there?
Yes.
What's your take on this hot situation?
My take on it is, what the hell, man? I've got my own crazy to deal with, and now I'm dealing with y'all's crazy too.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta execute a little bit.
Sometimes you gotta hit people with like shitty weapons, like a warhammer.
Oh no, you just missed my fucking crazy only card left I could play.
And I think we're gonna play that card.
Honestly,
Are
you
we
know
really
what?
going that route?
I think we're going that route.
Honestly, man, it's not the stupidest decision. You decide.
Oh motherfucker! All right.
All right, let's put it this way. Once the darkness is gone,
Yeah.
they're gonna see a whole bunch of dead people. They're gonna see Faru and Apto. They're
Yeah.
gonna look at us and say, "What the hell did you guys do?"
Yeah.
So
You
you,
know-
might as well play the monkey card.
You know what's going to be hilarious? As this Tabaxi comes out, dispels the darkness, he's like, what the hell's going on? And then he hears just a bunch of loud ape noises coming from you.
Yeah. So, the only card I have left, Faro, is I have 2 spells left in my spell slot.
Yeah.
I can use animal speak, and I have thaumaturgy. I could try to fucking call the ape over with it, and just hope fucking sound reaches where the fuck it is.
Yeah. Oh my. I mean.
That is the only card I have left. I could try to even play.
Well, the other thing is you could mix it up. You could do ape sounds and try and do snake sounds. I mean, they are giant snakes.
You don't have to like try to grab the it. You can try and grab any large creature in this vicinity, right? Like you would know, like your Shmi,
you could start shouting, like trying to mimic T-Rexes, snakes.
I was just saying things like just start making a lot of make fuck T-Rex running noises, try to get a couple male Rexes over.
Just drag anything you can.
Make a female T-Rex mating call.
Have like 3 male T-Rexes come over like, what? Where? Food!
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I would do all 3 of them and see if you get a response, because at this point we might be fucked.
Oh my god, this is a shit show.
So we got King Kong,
it can't get any worse.
T-Rexes.
Like, even with my 1d6 plus 1, I mean, I got nothing. Like I'm just like raging right now. Like Fogger has lost his composure, and if you guys want him dead, he will die. So I mean, like obviously, like he's doing it for himself and not for everybody else.
Oh, I have a feeling we're gonna get shot because we're making him run behind schedule.
Yeah.
Huh.
Damn, that was a good crack. Fuck. Sorry, no, I just had fucking flashlighting that almost flashbanged me in the fucking truck.
Wait.
With an immediate.
Oh, you said flashlight. Yeah.
No. Flashbang. Like lightning. Lightning went off and then damn near flashbanged me in the truck with the light on in here.
Man, I could go for some lightning storms.
Yeah. And then right after, there was a really loud, deep fucking crack of thunder.
Hey, Apto, are you here?
Nah, Apto's away. He decided to bug us the run.
I fucked off. Yeah, I do.
He actually has to go, so the demon baby's gonna eat him.
Light fuse, walk away.
So,
well,
I know I've been joking about getting my own corner in the graveyard. It's a fucking joke. I don't want my own corner, damn it.
Yeah. We might get there. You might get your corner.
As hilarious as that would be, I kind of don't want a corner. But yeah. All right.
Hey.
So, Ernie, do you have any rabbit out your ass ideas, crazy or not?
No, he's like cantrip bro, right?
I've got one. Hold on, I got one spell left, and then I'm cantrip Charlie.
Yeah, every turn. Oh, hey, there we go. There's the rabble rouser.
Hey.
All right. So, what? Do you have any spells?
I have nothing left. I wasted my last spell slot on alarm, but the other ones wouldn't have helped me.
Ernie,
Wait,
do you have anything out of your spell list that could be a possible fucking one-hit wonder for us right now, or nah?
Potentially, yes. But
Apto's roar come back every.
But I only have one left.
They haven't had a short rest yet.
Well,
Gotcha.
technically, we were just doing shit mindlessly.
No, but did we?
It
Mechanically,
was doing activity though.
Yeah.
I don't think we had there.
We have yet to actually gain a short rest, let alone a long rest.
Yeah.
I think last time the party had any rest was when after we fought the T-Rex.
No, it was before, right?
No, it was after the T-Rex
Was it
because
after-
I patched myself up after the T-Rex.
And the King Kong. Yeah.
No, we didn't rest after King Kong. We kept
No,
walking.
but he used his roar on the camp after we short rested. We didn't take a short rest after that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that yeah.
Wow.
Not mechanically.
Fuck it. Is my crazy idea really the only fucking thing we got right now?
What's your idea?
honestly, I don't see how we're gonna get through this diplomatic wise with all of us living.
However, Faru could
Yeah.
die, and you might survive.
Well, the thing is, like, if it was just you, we might have been able to skirt free. But like,
That's
now that
true.
it's
Yeah,
multiple parties of us,
Yeah, everybody.
like, we're kind of
So
all
joining
associated
in,
now.
kind of.
Like better than going
Deal.
back in the tower, going up to the top, like attacking those guys. Like they're gonna fuck us up. But then
Yeah,
the
but-
18 guys on the side, they're gonna fuck us up too. So.
Are you really gonna send Fedevin, who's missed almost every single shot to the top?
Well, listen, best archer ever. Okay.
I mean,
Those
like, you'll
archers
get some.
lit up a kid who was running. I don't think you could do that, Steve.
You know what? Maybe if he was standing still and like maybe at the broadside of a barn, I could.
Also,
I'm
it has
back.
magnetism, or he
We're
attracts
fighting
arrows
in the
too.
darkness.
All right. So, sorry for my tardiness. I had to handle a family situation.
Oh, that's all right.
I don't even think the rest break had even been up yet. I don't think.
The what thing? What?
Oh, weren't we taking her like the 10-minute break?
Yeah, why? Am I early?
I think so.
No,
I don't think it's been 10 minutes, has it?
Do you guys still need some time to strategize?
No,
We're just
no,
gonna
I
fly
don't
by the
think.
seat of our pants.
We'll just go
Yeah,
fire.
we're in an oh shit moment where nothing we have that we could do would make things better.
We have one crazier idea.
It'll be fine.
That would just
It'll be
make things
fine.
worse.
It'll be fine.
And you know what? You know what, Schnee, if you want to do it, do it. I'm not gonna stop you.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna wait for it.
I haven't been able to stop anybody yet this session.
All right, so let me take the 10-minute wording off of the stream. All right, guys. So last we left off before our little break, we had Dead End coming out, hollering a profanity in the realm of what the holy fuck is going on out here. And after screwing around with his mechanical wrist rocket, he fires up this firework into the sky that burns extremely bright.
Oh fuck.
As the darkness shifts away, overpowered by light, the white light turns into a red light, like a red flare in the sky, and it slowly descends as Descend makes his way around. Enough! The people that are punching on Apto stop. Although they're still dogpile, they just stop punching. Let's say, Apto, what's your reaction?
I'll punch a guy in the face.
Oh my god.
Okay, roll it.
Get off me too.
Roll it.
What, claw, I guess?
Absolutely. As you bite or claw, because you're still technically pinned, sorta. So you want to turn into a bite again, or?
Give me a bite, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll yell, get off me too, and I'll bite his leg or some shit.
As you bite, sir, he's biting me. He's biting me. Dead End would quickly slide in here.
Oh god.
And as you you see Dead End's feet in front of your face, Apto, even though the bodies are still on you. So, like, you're crushed, but not, you know what I mean? So, like, you see you just see his feet up to his ankles, basically.
Uh-huh.
And as you hear Dead End said, get off. And as this dog pile gets off of you, the first thing you see as the person blocking your visual line of sight, you just see a cross, like his hand crossbow pointing square at your face.
I'll put my hands up.
What's going on here? Sir, the turtle guy, he killed Bobby. He killed Bobby and then there was a fight, and then this thing fucking jumped in. It wasn't a fair fight, so we jumped in after him. Dead End looks at you, Apto, and doesn't even say a word, just looks at you.
Like, I was kind of shrug. Would you have fought fair?
We don't have much here, but if it's one thing we do have, even amongst thieves, it's a code of honor. Honor in our way of life is to not to be trifled with. Do you understand me? This will need to go punished.
Faru hears that. He's like, dead end. I will fight you myself. No weapons, no shield. And he throws his shield to the ground. No mace. Throws his mace to the ground. You and I save all of these people. Thomas wills it. You and I, we fight to the death.
You're saying this to Dead End?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Dead End, still pointing his crossbow at Apto's face, would look over his right shoulder to the 18 behind him. He'll say, boys, lock them both up. As all 18 heads start charging towards Apto and Faru, I'm going to reasonably say that everyone would hear this and has a reaction within reason. As these two seems like they're going to be basically put into a cage. So, we'll start with Ernie. Ernie, hearing the order that Dead End just gave to basically lock up Faru and Apto, what does Ernie wish to do?
Nothing, because internally I'm thinking, well, this is if it keeps them alive, then our mission's still possible. So.
Okay, Sasano.
Kind of debating on what to do in my head, but I think I'm just gonna not get involved because I know what will lead down to this. Sure, we may take half of them theoretically, but we're still gonna get shot by archers, so we would all end up dying. So I'm just gonna let them be taken because it's a better option than them dying.
Schnee.
Not knowing the party really well, or not really even knowing the party in general. So overall, Schnee will just kind of sit quiet on Strum's back and just kind of let things unfold for the time being.
All right, now let's get to the troublemakers. Let's start off. I'm gonna roll. Apto, odds or evens?
Evens.
A 5. Faru, you're first. You have one reaction within reason.
Reaction. I don't think they do anything.
It doesn't have to be official. It's like, what would your character do in this situation as a reaction if it were real life, but it has to be reasonable, you know what I mean?
What reasonable?
Basically, you have about 20 some odd people coming to your direction, getting ready to hold you and toss you into a cell.
Yeah. Faru's like looking at it and he's like, fight me! Please! A duel! 1-on-1! Let the rest go! And he's like, trying to just do that.
Yep. As I'm envisioning it as this. So as you're saying this, like these guys are grabbing you by the arms and they're kind of like dragging you towards the cage, and you're like, "Oh, come on!" Yeah, kind of like,
yeah.
I love it.
Through.
Absolutely. Which takes us now to Apto. You have the exact same situation.
Like, you talk about fair. How is 5-on-1 fair? And I'll just let them dragging me away.
And Dead End would kind of scorn and just say, more like 25-on-1. And they also kind of grab you by your arms and start dragging you backwards into the cell. Fedivin.
He's just having an oh fuck moment. He's like hand on his face, just trying to think of possible solutions out of this, and he's coming up with nil, and he's just fucking panicking internally.
Okay. As I choke on a Starburst jelly bean. Faru, you're the first one to get tossed in as you bank into 2 or 3 of the 17 that already exist in here.
Yeah.
Apto, you're thrown in second. You have a bloody lip, and you're probably going to get a good bump on your head, but you're alive. As you kind of get rolled into the cage and topple over one of the individuals that are also trapped here. Sir, dead end. What are we to do with the rest of the payloads? Get them ready for shipping. We got a time schedule to keep. We get it going. You, as he points over to you, Sasano. Go fetch me an irons and some rope. We're gonna need about 17 pair.
Where are they? I will go get them.
They're in the keep. Just next to the downstairs bucket. And you disappear inside. Archers, back to your posts. As they disperse back to their post. A lot of the people that are up here return back to their previous doings. Although there seems to be a decent, presence up here still. Dead End would say, someone get Bobby down to the pit. And take down his tent. Put all of his personal effects into inventory. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many did we take out? Other character?
2.
2?
Yeah, you guys did great.
Yeah. Surprisingly, yeah. Pretty
We
good.
got like 1 or 2. Maybe.
How many of the 27 did we take out? 2.
2.
Oh, all right.
Like 2.
We're,
Like
we're doing good.
Yeah, may the odds forever be in your favor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually really good.
All right. So I guess we'll stick with Sasano for a hot minute here. So Sasano.
Yep.
As you walk inside, you would see hanging bodies from the ceiling. -1. So there was 6, now there's 5. And they seem to be tall and short. The shorter ones, if you were to inspect them, you would see that they seem to be young, very young. But below their dangling feet and for the adults, so you got to actually push their feet aside to walk underneath them or duck. But on the other side of the room, there is a bucket filled with rope and another bucket filled with irons.
Gonna do what I was told and grab 17.
Absolutely. While he's in there, Schnee, what are you doing?
I honestly don't know. I guess Schnee would be just kind of walking around, just kind of not really sure what to do. Just try to find somewhere a little bit out of sight, out of mind for the most part. I guess. I don't know.
Dead End would say, don't you got a job to be doing?
Yes. And Schnee would just kind of just go back towards the mutilated lion.
I mean, you did pretty good cutting it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
Surprisingly. Yeah, I guess Schnee would head back down there to go and work on what's left of the lion.
Got you. Ernie, as Dead End walks back towards the keep, you go with your hands, boy?
What do you mean?
You put down 2 more bottles. Literally.
I need you to take a few of these people. He's talking to, his cohorts, his employee. And fetch me and make me a gallows. This punishment needs to be swift and it needs to be public. Get it done now.
Not what I thought you meant by go with my hands, and I'll give him a wink, but...
God.
yeah, this is a little dumb. do it. In my head, I'm just like, holy shit, we're in a pickle, and I'm not on someone's pickle. I'm just kidding. No, that's too much. No, like in my head, honestly, it's just like, holy shit, dude! Like we did not expect this to happen. Everything that's happened has just been so out of left field. Like it's kind of like driving my madness even further, and like you know. And in response, I guess I would just be like, yeah, of course I'll listen to this fucking cat. What else am I supposed to do? Just like, again, like, there's no filter anymore. It's just everything's being spoken out loud.
All right. As you exit the compound in search of some timber, there's like a pile of logs that have been pre-cut, used for palisades that can be repurposed. As the individuals with you start reaching, pardon me, for these logs, one of them says, "Will you help us with this? What, are you just here to stare?"
Look at this uncultured swine. I could roast him alive. Yeah, I'm here to help you.
Well, then good. Get over there. Pick this up with us. As he gestures towards the other side of the log. Why don't you roll me a strength check?
Sure. Like it's just a strength saving throw, or just a strength?
Oh, regular
Straight
strength. Straight up. You could even actually make it an athletics check if you really want, but I'll take the 19. That's fine.
Okay.
You're able to pick up the log, you know. It's heavy, but you're able to kind of bring it back into the compound. And you repeat that process here and there and begin to construct a gallows, basically. A little, like the side of a house that's hollowed out. And one of the individuals shouts over to one of the other individuals for some rope. And he kind of drifts off to get the rope as you start hearing hammers and nails putting things together, wrapping rope around corners, and the construction of a gallows is slowly but surely coming to fruition over that course of time. Dead End would kind of lean over Fedovan's shoulder as he's getting ready to go back inside. You weren't involved in that, were you?
Talking to me?
No, I'm back to Fedovan now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hey, look, that was between your men and Faru. After was looking out for our buddy.
So you support his word and his actions?
Whose word?
I don't know, the scaly line thing.
Look, he's looking out for your buddy. Wouldn't you look out for one of yours?
I do look out for mine. Me, myself, and I.
Well, Apto's self kind of extends to each one of us as well, so... Look, we didn't want any trouble. Why would you have our healer kill people?
I don't give a fuck what your profession is in the real world, and here we all have a job to do. If you want to earn a mouthful and off this fucking island, you do what you need to do. I don't give a shit if you're a seamstress or not. If you're a seamstress and I put you on hunting detail, you better go out there and fucking hunt.
I'm going to position myself a little bit closer just to whisper. Like, would you have an artist do busy work? Like, what do you want us doing? We could be out there helping you a little bit better than this. Let us off this island. We can... Look, you're a business, right? We can help you.
You can help me by telling your friends. Another outburst like that will certainly lead to death. However, I'm not through with them yet. And didn't I tell you to get these bodies down? You better get to it. You're not going to get a mouthful until you do.
Look, all I'm saying is that if you're a businessman, it can be a little bit more prosperous for you to utilize this correctly.
I am. We call it an example.
Wrong kind of example, if you ask me.
I didn't. Now get your job done. As Dead End walks inside and begins to go back upstairs. With a click, click, keys locking you in with 17 other souls. Faru, where's your head at?
Peru is he's in meditation right now. Like, he's been away from combat, away from his rage. He's thinking, like, what does Fomas think of him at this moment? He's like, Fomas, I lost control again. Please give me your guidance and tell me what you need me to do. I was trying to save your beings, your lives.
Roll me a religion check.
Yeah, sorry. Right, so,
And how do you spell Fumas?
Phomas. 21.
I'm sorry, how do you spell Fumas again? You said PH what?
Yeah, Phomas. Fomas.
Why the hell does it keep on coming up as Thomas? What the hell? Anyway.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
You feel your conviction, your heart into your prayer. And normally, when you feel like you've connected, it would soar through you, and you know, and you always felt that you had this connection. But for some reason, as you pour that exact same amount of energy and conviction into your prayer, you feel as if it echoed into emptiness.
I understand. I have failed you. Me.
You're good.
Me myself. Sorry.
Apto, you see fucking Faru kind of praying up a storm. You're also surrounded by 17 other souls. What's Apto all about right now?
I think he'd just be like muttering to himself, like code of honor my ass, fucking fair fight, 5-on-1 has that fair bullshit ass. He's just like angry.
One of the guards that are nearby, security has been kind of heightened around this cage for obvious reasons. Turns around, kind of looks over his left shoulder, kind of just, that whole talking behind you kind of situation. You're going to sound a lot better when they take your tongue out.
You're gonna sound a lot better when my claws are in your throat.
He chuckles at you. Maybe we should put you over the fire.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, it's gonna happen, buddy.
And when it does, I'll make sure to take you with me.
You hear this guy? Yeah, I know. Fucking clown. Should make him the jester of this place. Put him in his place. Tough guys never last here. Not furry, scaly ones, at least. Get the irons ready, Sasano, as you come out with a rope and 17 irons.
Woo!
Oh yeah, I want to remember that guy's face.
Okay, let's just name him.
Name him Google Image Stock 1.
Willie. His name is Willie.
Willie, alright. I'm remembering Willie's face.
Okay, you do so. As Sasano comes to the front of the cage with the rope and irons. Guards, I need more help here. As more security kind of hovers around the cage as the key hits the door. The guard starts pointing at some of these prisoners, not Faru and not Abdo. You, pointing to all the other 17. Line up. And they reluctantly do. Some slower than others, some faster. The slow ones get pushed to, out of the way to make them move faster. As the guards look at you, Sasano, like, are you gonna fucking do it, or are you just gonna stand there?
Yeah. Bite my tongue, but I'm gonna do it because I know this could go south at any moment.
So you start clasping irons on each one of these 17. The first person is a middle-aged man who extends his wrists out. His wrists are scarred. It's kind of like scathed, probably from being in shackles before. He looks to be very skinny and scrawny. His wiry kind of beard and mustache, ungroomed and unkept. A little bit of dirt and debris, like dried grass, kind of dangles from his beard. And he moves on. The next person in line seems to be a younger girl, probably around age 10 or so. She's got irons around her legs, and it kind of holds up her wrist. Her skin is also very dirty, dingy, as you clasp irons onto her. The next individual seems to be a strapping young lad. He doesn't seem to be as fucked up as all the other ones. Maybe he hasn't been here that long, but he doesn't greet you with any kind of satisfactory face, as he kind of looks at you in a way that says you're a dick, as you clasp him in irons. Lower 20s female elf comes out and looks at you and presents her wrist for you to clasp her irons on. Willie turns and says, "No! She's not ready to go yet." As Willie kind of moves to the side with her here, grabs her by the wrist. "Just count this one last." And Willie pulls her into the tower. The next person in line follow and follow and follow and follow as you class them old, young. Like I said, 50% of them are younger. The other 50% are like middle-aged to older. After you get to the last one of the guards grabs a horse and guides it up here and ties the rope off to the bit of the horse and smacks the horse on the ass as they all get horse-trotted pulled down the ramp and down the outside. The door is open at the moment, Faru and Apto, as this is happening. You do have a couple of, I guess, guards, for lack of a better explanation, currently next to the door, as they're just about to get ready to reclose the door.
A quick glance over at Sasano.
Fuck you, Apto.
Just nod or shake. Nod or shake.
I have an idea, so I'm gonna shake for right now. And so, do I know who has the keys? Is it Willie that has the keys?
No. I mean, he had the keys, but it doesn't seem like there's only one set. There might be a couple floating around, as this individual, we'll name him.
Does Faru see what they're trying to do with his perception?
Oh, you could see. I mean, they're in the process of closing a door. Is that what you mean, or?
Yeah, I don't know if after it's trying to rock barge out or anything. I'm gonna try.
I think he's looking at me to see if I'm gonna fight. Even though I know this is a death sentence if we do it.
Yeah.
Because I have an idea. I'm wondering if it will work. If it won't work.
Wait, see, Sano shakes his head. I'll just back off.
Okay, as the door closes, and then click, click, as the key hits, and he puts the keys back into his belt pouch. And Fred walks back to his post. Good.
I guess with that job being completed, I'll walk over to Fredivin for a second to talk to him.
Fedivin, have you went back inside for the bodies yet, or?
Depending on how long this situation took, I probably would be in.
Okay, I mean, you can still go to him inside.
Okay, I'll go inside and talk to him.
You step over the body that Fedivin left out in the front, his first body, as he's back inside. And what you would see as you walk in is him on the edge of a ladder, cutting at rope, cutting down these hanging bodies.
I'd wait for him to get down the ladder and whisper to him before talking to him, because I don't know if there's any guards in there.
There's 3 to be exact.
Oh boy. So yeah, I'd wait for him to get down.
Sure.
And I guess I would try and help him with his job while talking to him.
So Fedivin, you cut down one of the smaller individuals that are dangling from the rafters here. They are significantly lighter, probably because of their lack of age, as you carry their lifeless, limp body down the step ladder that you're on. And Sasano meets you at the base of your ladder as you hold this body in your arms.
He's just going to stare at Sasano and just kind of sigh heavily, like, what the fuck do we do now?
This dead end, he is a businessman, yes?
Yeah, but he's holding all the cards. You can't really do business with somebody who has the upper ledge.
Well, there's 3 options that we have. One is we let it play out, and if you heard what he told Ernie, they're making a gallows, so it looks like they might execute Faru and that. The other option is buy their freedom. He is a businessman, so maybe he likes gold.
I mean, I don't have that much.
I mean, we could always ask Ernie or see if we can get gold from the ones that are in cages, but
Look,
the third...
clearly we're outnumbered, so what's stopping them from taking our gold right now?
The third option is challenging to a duel.
Faru will do that.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how he accepted Faru's duel. This isn't the most honor-bound bunch, Sano.
Well, I don't have any other ideas. We can try the gold. If that fails, we are kind of up shit's creek, how they say.
Honestly, I just don't know. It just seems that we keep getting into more and more shit every goddamn day. And I don't have an answer for this problem right now.
I guess I'll start thinking while helping Fedivin with his job.
Okay, as you said you're assisting Fedivin in his job, right?
Yep.
Okay, totally on board for that. As, you know, there's 4 more bodies, but you take your time, you know, you line up the ladder. After some time has passed, Schnee, you're done gutting this lion. As you look over your shoulder, you would see Ernie assisting. Whether it's a good job or a bad job, I'm not entirely positive. That's up to Ernie to decide. But you would see him in the process of erecting this gallows-like situation.
I guess Schnee would hand over the gutted lion to the cook, and then walk over to Ernie.
Absolutely. The cook doesn't even acknowledge that you did any work with it. He just basically takes the meat and continues to butcher it.
Okay.
You make your way over to Ernie.
Yeah. Like as I'm walking over, I can tell that it's meant for like a hangman's noose or something like that.
It's
like
basically it's basically like 2 posts with a cross beam on it. and it's got enough space to do a variety of different methods. But hanging, as you can deduce, is possibly one of them.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Schnee would walk over and fuck. This is so awkward position. I'm trying to think what the fuck to do here or whatnot. So what are we doing about the other two? As Schnee walks up behind Ernie.
Right now, I've just decided it's best to keep my head down, and maybe a plan will come to me, but I'm not gonna let them die. We can't let them die. We've come this far. Or we could let them die and find two stronger warriors. It seems to be
Of course.
seems to be what we could do. What do you think? Maybe
Out
we
of
could let
character.
them die.
Okay, what the hell happened? You went from like, I can't have another friend die, to this.
Hey, you don't know it.
Yeah, like,
fighting-
like
he's fighting
out
demons,
of
man.
character, I'm having a blast. Like this feels this drama
Yeah.
all the way. It feels
Oh yeah.
great.
Yeah. Okay.
I sort of like
I'm taking Wiley with me. Just so you know, Frog, I'm taking him with me.
So
What do you mean? What do you mean? I haven't changed a bit. I'm still my
We both have
lively,
fun.
cheery self.
Afro, we have a
Most of the time.
Absolutely. We have fun. We can
Anywho, Schnee would kind of go. It's like, if you need help, Schnee can help. But as Schnee's more referencing the to keep the other two alive, but as far as like how he's saying it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
What you got?
I
What you
getcha.
got?
I'm not gonna let them die. I mean, unless the Fae say, "Hey, let them die," you know, we could let them die.
Yeah.
Hey, Schnee kind of cocks his head, looking at you.
Oh yeah. You haven't been around for this long, have you? And they haven't filled you in yet. Oh my God, what a shit show, man! But no big deal. I can't really go into detail right now. All these people around. I mean, not that I couldn't just snap their necks and roast them alive and eat their corpses, but wait. Oh yeah, let me get back to it.
Schnee's just going to slowly back away with Strum and just kind of go look for someone else after that comment.
Faru is gonna talk to Jade for just a little bit. He feels like his death is coming upon him.
Sure. What do you wish to say?
Jade, I apologize that I could not take you to your destination. But Fomos is with us all. With you, with me, with all the lives in front of us. And I wanted to let you know that our time together has been most appreciated with me.
Jade would respond. My dear Famas, something is different in you. Something different since you've taken the oath, since you've accepted me into your will. It feels as if your spirit, your aura, has weakened. It seems that your good-natured self has done something that is irreparable. I feel as if your spiritual guide, your Famas, your hold on him is weakened. Like we are separated from our Lauma. Why did you make these choices, Famas?
I lost my control, and I wish I could have given it back to Famas and you, Jade. But alas, I don't know what I can do, but have faith. And so, like, Haru goes into his, like, meditation, praying in this. Yeah.
My dear Faru, let me help you soothe and refocus. As
Haru,
your,
like, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Yep, as your fae begins to hum like a glow stick, and you feel this tingly calm over your body as you fall into some sort of like a meditative state. In your head, you feel as if you're on an adventure. This adventure, like you're searching for something. And we're not going to RP what's in your head, but essentially, you're on a vision quest in your own head to find Famas again. Apto, you see Faru's fae glowing as he seems to go into this massive trance. The guards periodically look at you and kind of, not scoff, but they acknowledge you, but as if they're looking at you like a pathetic dog. And you're welcome to say or do anything you wish.
No, I'll just give him a glare.
You glare at them perfectly fine. At this point, you would hear the shouting of an individual in the lower levels. Chow time! As people begin to scurry and move around down to the chow area. At this point, the construction Ernie is done. Shni, you would see the finished construction. It's very crude, but, it's enough to get the job done. I'm going to go ahead and say over the course of time, Sasano and Fett, you've gotten the bodies down. They just need to be brought down to the pit, and you have yet to do so. Nevertheless, I'm going to say in the process that you guys were moving the bodies down is when it got called for chow, and you're down here. The dead end would come out and instruct the guard to shackle Faru and Apto. And they agree as they grasp 4 irons, 2 for your feet, 2 for each of your legs and 2 for each of your hands. The key hits the door as Fred opens the door. Apto, since Faru's in a trance, Apto, the door is opening. There's about 5, actually I'll tell you exactly how many guards there are. 1, 2, as soon as my game stops fucking loading.
9.
Is that how many there are?
9 plus the 4 or 5 archers on the roof.
Yep, works for me.
Alright, hold on. Where's Willie? Where's Willie?
Willie's in the
he's in the
getting
back.
his
Oh yeah, he's in the tower, isn't he? So he's over here.
Oh, yeah.
But let's just say this here. I'll just do this. Yeah, Willie's in the tower.
I gotta pee. Oh my gosh.
Go pee. You got a minute.
No, I gotta see what Asuka has to do.
He's like, I can't pee. I got to see what happens next.
Fuck my bladder.
I love it.
Oh, it hurts so much. Go ahead.
8 in the cage and 5 on top.
Yep. So
Do I do it?
they open the door, and it looks like they're coming towards you, Apto, as they enter. Let's just say 3 or 4 of them have entered the cage with you, and it looks like they're getting ready to place you in irons.
Alright, real question here. Have we gotten a mechanical short rest?
Technically speaking, you would have gotten your short rest in, yeah.
Oh, I get a.
Yeah, but you're on a journey in your head, Baru.
That's true. No, you're right. No, I fucked you.
See,
Remember, if you roar, they still have a chance to save and
Fuck
throw.
you up.
Here,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm going to make a wisdom save.
No,
Alright.
Abner, no.
Well, the dice have been the die has been cast.
Oh my god. What you got? Oh, it's a 1! Oh my god! I didn't see that.
So, when the person comes up with my shackles, right?
The roar. The roar.
Like I'll
Well,
pull
there's
out.
there's no doubt about it. They're coming at you with shackles.
Yeah. But the guy who has them, right? Who's walking up to me.
Sure. Let's call him Jimmy Joe.
All right. When Jimmy Joe walks up to me and tells me to stick out my hand, I'll claw his face.
Oh!
Do I roll initiative?
No, no, because there's only 2 people. You just had your attack, and it's gonna be basically you and then them, and then you and then them.
All right.
I'll be right back.
So go ahead and claw at Jimmy Joe.
Can I use my bonus action to claw with my other hand?
Yeah,
Alright, bet. Does 11 hit?
it does not. As you claw twice.
I'll action to do it again.
Sure.
It gives me an action and a bonus action, so can I do it twice again?
Good.
Alright. Oh my god.
The 16 does make it, although I believe the offhand, unless you have it, it's just a flat.
Yeah, it's just a flat damage roll, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So 2 damage.
All right. As you scrape across, he actually catches his face like, mother, get him! And they all dogpile on you yet again. As Dead End also comes to the edge of the cage, and you start
Saving throw or no?
for what?
The dogpile?
Oh, we ain't there yet. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But as these individuals getting ready to dogpile on you, you start hearing as you hear some sort of mechanical whirlings going around. So let's just say this cage is, you know, why don't we do a legit something here? Hold on, just give me a second. I'm trying to be as accurate as I can be here.
Tomorrow, Apto might be taking a magical journey.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Okay, alright. Can't do anything.
Wait, you weren't here for the die roll?
No, he wasn't. He was in the bathroom.
I mean, that's all the fun. And then you. What's going on? Are you like trying to like? Oh god.
Oh yeah, he tried to claw the guy that was putting the shackles on.
No, I didn't. I didn't call anybody. But
No. Apto did. I was telling you
sorry,
he
yeah.
tried clawing the guy that was putting the shackles on him.
Yeah, like Faru is like still in like meditation, and he's like ignoring, trying to ignore what's happening to Apto.
No, well, Apto's.
Oh fuck.
Hey, where's Willie?
Well, he's getting his dick wet.
Oh my god. Fine.
Should have gone barbarian.
I know, well, you know.
Well, you can go barbarian now.
True.
All right, so in fairness, that's probably what the setup is looking like right now. Okay, so as they enter the cage, Apto, 1, 2, 3, 4 athletics/acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
See, don't worry, guys. This is my god rolls are being channeled through me.
1.
You got it.
20.
Oh
One.
my god.
Let's go. 2. All right.
Oh
3.
my.
No. 4.
Oh my god.
Not bad, as only one of them is able to grab a hold of you. And the other ones, you know, you're fighting back, like, get the fuck off me! Kind of pushing back and kind of rotating your body, so it's making it very difficult for them to get a grab on you. But let's just say the guy you scratched in the face, Jimmy Joe, is the one that's currently holding on to you. Go ahead, Apto, your turn. As you start, you once again, you hear zzz, 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 click, click.
Okay. Wait, do I get disadvantage? Or
No, you don't get disadvantage when you're grappled. When you're pinned, you get, I believe, you get disadvantage. But you're just grappled.
Yeah, like you get like attack him, right?
fuck you, Jimmy Jones.
You scratch Jimmy Joe across the throat.
God.
And he holds his throat and starts walking backwards. And he looks like he's slowly diminishing. and falls to his ass on the other side of the cage. Would that be your turn, Apto?
I'll second win as my bonus action. I gain 1d10 plus 4.
Get it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
10 plus 4, 14 right here. Oh!
Look at you.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What is that, 32? Am I doing math right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 32. And I'll yell out the same thing. Where's Loyally?
Give me 1 second here.
After goddamn, why?
I rolled a die.
Faber is like listening. He's listening to this. Like you're getting like pounded on. He's like, I can't help you. You know?
All right, it's their turn.
It's okay. I'm playing my character how he would react.
No, it's fine. Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, I will not be shackled or bound. I am free.
Freedom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If any of these are successful, it would work with the current grapple, which means you'd go down to some sort of a pinned state. So, go ahead and make your 7 athletics / acrobatics check.
Wait, wasn't the guy that grappled him have his throat slashed?
Ah, you're absolutely fucking right.
Yeah, they're fucking.
You're absolutely right. So
He's-
you
he's
still
that
make
guy.
7 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my god. Oh.
3, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the 7 absolutely fails.
They were meh.
Let me see here. 19 counters that, so that's a pass for you. That,
I'm going out
that's-
swinging,
all right,
fellas.
so 1 fail there. That's a pass. I gotta go back and forth, guys. I'm sorry, 1 second. That's a pass. That's a fail. That's an absolute pass. That's a fail. So 3 fails. Okay, so once again, you're like, get off me! You're trying to, you're punching, you're palm, you're scratching, and these guys just dog piling on you as 3 of them grab you and kind of jolt you against the edge. Boom! As your body collides with the bars. In your back, you feel a sting. Let me roll damage 1 sec. As soon as I find out where I rolled, there it is. Oh my. You feel a sting in your back as if you got stabbed with a knife made of fire is what it feels like. As you take 10 points of fire damage into your back, sliding in. Dead end, you would then see a panther-like arm pulling into the bars and around your throat as if he's holding you to the edge, or he's like holding you to the bars from behind you. It's your turn, Apto.
Alright, I'll go with action daunting roar. They're mostly human, right?
Yeah.
Humanoid, right?
I'll daunting roar human. Like they all have to make a DC of what is it? 13, 8 plus 2 plus 3, yeah, 13, or be frightened of me.
Oh my gosh.
DC 13 of what, con?
DC 13 wisdom, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Save throw.
8 plus dead end. So let's do the 8 first.
Plus your constitution, yeah.
It's only on humans though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So not dead end. All right. So humans.
Only on humans within 10 feet. So
It's humanoids,
5
though.
right here.
Yeah,
No,
humanoids, not humans, right?
no. It's I choose.
Creatures of your choice.
Yeah, it's just like you can pick creatures in your range to be affected, not like a creature species.
And what's the DC?
14. I mean 13.
13. So 1 fail,
Oh, yeah, like, it'd be
2
humanoid,
fail,
yeah.
3
Okay.
fail, 4 fail, 4 fail. And I'm going to go ahead and say the ones that haven't engaged you yet are the ones that are going to be like, oh my fucking god, what is this shit?
No, it's only within 10 feet.
That's 10 feet? That's 10 feet. Okay, so this guy stays, is what you're saying. 5, 10, so, okay, these 4. Then they're fucking off more towards the corner like, Jesus Christ, what was that?
Wow. Wow.
Their turn.
Wait, hold on. That was my bonus action.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah. And I'll try to claw another guy that's on me. So this one's at disadvantage, right?
Remember, you're currently throttled by the throat from behind, like a chokehold. And that's through the bars as well. So you're currently like locked up. So you can still scratch. Just understand that your mobility is going to be very, very, very low.
Yeah, I'll use my inspiration on this next attack. Fuck it. So it's a wash, right?
I mean, you can still attack. I'm not giving you disadvantage.
Oh! Okay, then I won't.
It's just your mobility is locked, basically.
Does
Does a 13? You know what? No, a 13 absolutely does hit.
Oh.
So you have Fred or Orlox to your left or Orlox to the front.
Fuck you, Fred.
All right. You gash at Fred for 6 points, and he stings it. Ah, fuck! Fred gets mad, pulls out a dagger.
Oh, that's it.
Let's see if Dead End finishes you off. As soon as I find the button. With a 20 to hit. Of course he did.
Oh. Nat 20?
No, dirty 20.
Oh.
Oh my.
8 piercing damage slides into your back again. It's almost like he's grabbing you with one arm and just shanking you with the other. And you're already pinned to him on the wall there. So 1, 2, 3. Give me 3 more rolls there, buddy.
Sure. 1, 2.
Ooh, 2 pass, but Fred absolutely grabs you by the legs and pulls you down as you slide to your ass. Fred then kind of leaps onto your thighs, trying to hold you down, while the other 2 are just standing there staring at you. So you have Fred on your lap as you're sitting on the ground, and Dedan slid down with you as he has his arm around your throat. Do you understand the situation?
Okay, so Fred on the legs.
So if this was you, you're currently, that's a really bad photo. Hold on.
You've been pinned to the ground, and Dead End's gonna maybe kill you right now.
Yeah, like your backs are up against the bars, and
Yeah, like.
So Dead End is right here, kind of throttling your neck, and Fred is lying down across your legs, preventing your legs to move.
That is a bad position, Fred.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
Damn, Fred. Oh, getting a little spicy here.
But that would make Apto, it's your turn. I would say other people can get involved, but this is every 5 seconds or so, you know what I mean? So as far as you guys are concerned, they don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
but wouldn't we have heard Apto's roar?
Oh, absolutely, right? Like, it's a big ass, like, fucking.
You know what? I'll give you a person, whoever wishes to hear Apto's roar, I will give you a roll of 13 or better on a perception.
I mean, I don't know anyone. Wait, oh my God.
Ernie doesn't give a shit.
He's still muttering to himself.
Schnee? Does Schnee want in on this?
Yeah. Faru has a tear coming from his eye. He's just gonna cry because like Apto is probably gonna die.
And you know what? Actually, Faru, you're gonna have to roll for a 13, but at disadvantage because you're in a trance.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna roll again. There it is.
Oh no, you already rolled. I'm sorry, 22 and a 6. So the 6 is disadvantage. I'm sorry, I didn't see the roll.
No, that's my fault. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, is Schnee gonna roll as well or no?
I can. Give me a second, I guess. What am I rolling again here? Sorry.
Perception check to see if you hear Apto about to die. That's a no. Okay, so that being said, for those who rolled over the 13, you're welcome to jump in and take a round.
Damn.
We're on the lower level, right?
You are on the lower level, correct?
Alright, hearing the roar, I'm gonna run up and see what's going on.
Same. I'm gonna follow.
Upon seeing what's going on, I see everybody bum rushing Apto on one end, Faru on the other end with everybody cowering in either corner, right?
Yeah, basically the box is down here, but it's happening up here, if that makes sense.
All right. Am I able to notice that the key is still in the door?
Yeah, is the door open?
Door's open.
Is the key in the door?
And the door's right there, right?
Sure. Technically the door is here. Because this is like I pulled it down here, and it's a really bad spot I put it in.
I got me a plan.
Oh god.
I'm just... Oh god.
If Steve's on the same page as me with this, and knows what I'm thinking.
I have no idea what you're thinking. I don't know what anybody's thinking this session.
Alright. I'm thinking of running up, shutting the door, locking it, and basically going one-on-one with fucking dead end.
That's spicy.
You're gonna like shut the jail and then. Oh,
The only person on the outside is Willie, right?
Willie's inside getting his dick.
Yeah, like the only person outside the cage right now in the immediate area is Willie.
No, it's dead end, I think.
It's just dead end.
Well,
Just
no,
dead end.
I mean like besides like this group here.
Yeah, most people are outside, dead end, and a few people are inside. So like you could hypothetically like shut the gate and be like the two.
Technically, all the guards, I guess we'll call them guards, are inside. The only person on the outside right now is Dead End. And he is on the tip on the outside. So if I'll make it even easier. 1 second here. So the keep. So this right here, this next graphic that I draw, this is technically where the keep is, so to speak, or to some degree.
Oh, I was making a joke out of it. I don't think
Oh, God. I hate being part of the problem, but...
This is just us thinking right now.
No. So the thing is that Fedivin and myself can't come up with a solution. He's a 19-year-old boy. If you have a plan, he might go with it. And nothing that he's been trying to do has been working. Bri, roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh god.
12.
And like this is internal conflict for me as well.
Oh, fuck. So, if we're doing this, I'm basically just telling you to run at the cage and lock it, and I'm just gonna engage with Dead End.
Oh my god.
So before this happens, oh god, I'm gonna TPKS.
Why are we still alive?
That's why I made it this long. This session.
Before I make my run towards the cage, I'm going to turn and whistle at Ernie, Shmee, and I think that's it over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll run at the cage to slam it shut and lock it.
Okay, so you're down here to start. So I'm going to give you, it's going to take you 2 turns to get to that kind of a position. So you started off down here, just to be fair, as far as space and movement is concerned. And not inherently knowing exactly what's happening yet, as you want to make your way up there to see what's going on. So I will give you the turn to get up there and be like, oh, this is what's happening. And then your next turn you could execute plan. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
Sounds fair.
All right, cool. So we'll do that, and then you whistle for the rest of your team. Ernie and Schnee, you're more than welcome to acknowledge the whistle, or not. That's up to you.
I will.
He will.
Okay, I will go ahead and say you make it to just before the gate. I can't quite place you up top there, so we'll just keep you right there for now. In fact, oh god, I gotta keep on rolling for these fuckers. 1 second. Oh, they, okay. Okay, fantastic. Back in the cage. These 4. How long does the fear last for, Apto?
Until the start. Wait, no. Is it start or end of my next turn? Hold on.
Are you stinking, you little dirty?
Hold on. Let's see.
Until the end of your next turn.
Till the end of my next turn.
Okay, so their fear is still going on, or is it all off now?
I think it's my turn and then it's over.
Okay.
Yeah, until the end of his next turn. So.
Gotcha. So Dead End just stabbed you. We went down there. I think it's your turn now, right? Did I lose track, or is that correct?
Yeah, it was my turn right before you gave everyone the perception check.
Okay, cool. So go ahead. Once again, remember you're essentially prone, but sitting on your ass, like back up against the cage wall. With
Can I bite Dead End's arm?
you can try.
Alright, I'll try that. Oof.
Oh my
Use
god.
my inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. With a 23, your teeth crunch into Dead End's arm. You know what? He is going to make a concentration check to see if he maintains. How much damage is that total for me?
8?
11.
With a
No,
six,
it's not a crit. It's just
with a 16 con save, he maintains the hold as he just takes your bite. You still do damage. You sink in pretty decently.
as a bonus action. Can I claw him?
Can you? You can scratch at his arm, sure.
All right. 11.
Unfortunately, with the bite, you kind of created a flinch in this guy, and he was able to kind of maneuver his elbow around where you couldn't get a solid scratch on him.
All right. That's it.
Okay, it's his turn.
Oh, the others are no longer feared.
Gotcha, thank you. You hear zzz, 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 ch-ch. Sorry, just doing some math here. In your back, you feel, well, you hear a whoosh, like a contraption going off. And in your back, you feel a sting. Good night, Joseph. You feel a sting in your back. Of
Does he have crossbow expert?
Yes, Joseph. Or yes, Apto. I almost called you my son's name. Yes, and I got you. So you feel a cold sting in your back, and you feel as if the cold is spreading around to your kidneys and down your ass as you take 15 points of cold damage.
Ah, that's just so close.
You're still alive.
The rest of the guards would continue to place you in irons. Sasano and did Faru wake up yet? No, right? Because you didn't have that perception. But
No.
the whistle. Roll another perception. Beat a 13. Straight roll for the whistle.
You want me to? So, oh god. So,
Damn, bro.
no.
No. You're just in a really good trance. So you're
Yeah, like talking to Jude and
You really want to find that journey, man.
Yeah,
He
man.
really needs FOMOS right now.
All right. So Fedivin and Sasano.
All right,
You
well,
see Apto get shackled at this point. I mean, you're seeing him currently being put into shackles, and you see Deden kind of standing up and kind of waving his arm around, reacting from that bite.
All right, I'm gonna look at Fedivin.
yeah, I've made my dash towards the door.
Um,
Well, let me see you tomorrow.
So you guys are just going to the door?
he's going to the door. I'm going straight for dead end.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I guess I need to move Dead End up here to represent his current location, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure the measurements. So
yeah.
I did place you here. That's 30. Sure. Why the fuck not? As Dead End's kind of shaking his arm, you see a little bit of blood spurt off of his arm, like as he's whipping it around.
Oh, you could have more blood spurt than that, my friend.
But in my eyes, I feel like
So,
Loves.
fighting spirit
can't use like his
is going off.
being on this
Okay.
thing as an excuse.
And here we go. Advantage.
Like 80s and above for him.
Well, bam. I am gonna reroll.
His expectation.
I'm gonna reroll the 10.
A 70
See if I can get a crit.
in my
And I do not.
opinion is
With a 20 to hit, let me actually pull up his character sheet again. 1 second.
So he's okay, because he was really trying. But it's like, for me, I would...
Oh, I wish I had advantage on my last bite attack.
Let me check my spell list real quick. Please tell me I have. I fucking do. As he sees you coming, and he sees your blade coming straight for his fucking face, Dead End smacks his chest, and a gadget goes, and a force field kind of like pulsates out, which pushes your blade back.
Action surge. Attack again.
Go ahead. Beat a. I'll tell you exactly what you need to beat. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't want to tell you what his AC is. Go ahead.
Reroll the 18 for a crit. Ignore the 9.
Oh my god! As you you swing again, and it shatters his little doodad contraption.
All right, rolling damage.
A bit. Oh.
Wow, that was lackluster.
Hold on. Doesn't Great Weapon Master do something with crits?
Great Weapon Master. If I roll a 1 or a 2, I can re-roll the dice.
So, like reroll the 1.
Oh, I thought it was with crits too. Alright.
Yeah, no.
Reroll the 1.
Yep,
Yeah,
reroll.
you can
Yeah, you can reroll the 1.
Yeah, the one that's on the 4.
So yeah, reroll the damage.
Yeah, reroll the 1.
No, stop. Hold on. Just re-roll the d10. So a 5.
Reroll the 1.
Yeah,
So
5.
a 5 and an 8. Okay.
Wait, is the 5 is a 2? I can re-roll it again. Wouldn't I be able to?
You have to.
No, you only reroll it once. Yeah.
So that is
Or
13 damage.
right? Yeah.
All right, round 1.
Beautiful. Would that be your turn?
That will be my turn.
Okay. I guess technically, well, Fedivin used his shit to dash. I'm assuming you're in the process of closing the door.
So yeah, my action is to close the door and lock it.
Okay. You do that. Shani and Ernie, you guys are up.
We'll go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
Oh no, I was seeing if you wanted to.
I
don't
defer.
know what.
I defer.
Okay. Alright, so are there, like, what's, like, guards or anything around, like, me or Ernest right now, or?
The ones that are by the gallows seem to be more interested in heading over to Chow, but the ones by Chow, half of them, I'll even pull these aside, seem to be heading over to investigate a weird noise up there.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Activate code 66.
Oh, I hate the sheer fact I pointed this out during the break. Okay. So, we have oh, fuck. Yeah, it's the fucking Scorched Earth tactic, or isn't it?
Yup, Scorched Earth.
Wait, what's Scorched Earth tech?
You're about to find out.
Just wait and see. He
Oh no.
Okay.
This was discussed during the break.
Yeah.
So it wasn't discussed during with me. What?
Maru, shut up. You're still asleep.
Send it.
Fucking hell. Okay. Because I have two things I could possibly do thematically and all stuff. I just want to first check. Ernie, do you Scorched Earth the thing I talked about during the break, or nah? Because I know that the others are okay with it.
And it's not my decision. I've got my own plan that I'm trying to enact here.
Go ahead and do yours then first. Go through yours.
I position myself at the top of the stairs. And that's it. I stop. That's my plan.
That was your grand plan. Alright. If so, I guess I would move up to the top stairs and just around like the fencing there to the corner, to where I'd be out of sight of the guards. If someone can move me up there. Thank you.
To the right or to the left?
To the left of the stairs. Go if you're going up them.
Yeah, he wants behind me.
Yeah. I'm trying to scare from the soldiers. So, alright. Frog, remember the whole incident with the great ape?
Yeah. You gonna try to grovel this guy?
Oh no!
No, I don't have grovel.
You weren't
It's
expecting
something-
this.
So,
You
I
got-
still have a couple spell slots left. So, the idea that I had kind of came up with that for a possibility is like a, if we're in a fuck it moment, there's no coming back, is using thaumaturgy and animals and speak with animals again, and basically trying to be as loud as hell to attract either the ape, a rex, or just anything over here
Link
to try to
thaumaturgy.
be a distraction.
Link thaumaturgy.
Yep. My voice gets 3 times louder. I could sit there and make tremors in the ground, or even like sounds such as a rumbling thunder in the sky, things on those lines.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely try. Roll me an animal handling.
Alright. Motherfucker. Alright, we're going scorched earth.
Wait, are you trying to summon the ape?
Yes, we are
Yeah.
trying to summon the Great Red Ape.
Yeah.
I know I can do it, but it's like my brain physically won't let me.
Okay, so for the sheer moment, I want to go ahead and burn my inspiration. Say
Go
fuck
ahead.
it.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
So much yesterday, and
And then just roll again here, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Eesh. As you belt
Seriously?
out this sound that sounds a lot like an ape, would that be your turn?
Yeah, it'd be like doing an ape sound with like the thaumaturgy or.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're throwing
Yeah.
down. I'm just, I can't. It's not like it's going to appear right away if you passed or not, you know?
Yeah, no.
Imagine that shit. And then boom, it just shows up.
Fly.
It was an ape mating call.
Yeah, it's a giant ape mating call.
All right. Oh, that'd be your turn.
Yep.
And then Ernie, you had your turn, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm posted up at the top of the stairs.
Fedivin, or not Fedivin, excuse me. Fucking Faru, roll me another perception because you just heard a belting ape. Really loud one too.
Oh my god.
Wow, this motherfucker really wants to find him.
You wanna eat some of us.
All right, so here's what happens next. As Dead End would hear zzz, as he's kind of rotating arrows and shots, he would also say, "Archers!" As you would hear the foot. No, this guy's not even in the combat, so let's just put him over there. As you would hear the sounds faintly for you, Sasano, the sounds of drawing bows. The guards, in particular Fred, taking Apto, already unconscious, lift him up, taking that dagger he had, and pressing it against Apto's throat, holding Apto by the top of the mane, pulling on his mane and not realizing that it's in the process of coming off, and it tears away, leaving a blue scaled bald cap on the top of his head. Ah, man. He's just going to hold the knife at Apto's throat. And you didn't shut the door yet, did you, Fet?
Oh yeah, last round I used my action to shut the door.
Got
Lock
it. All right. As these guards are just going to be banging on it, one guard is going to go and take the pouch off of Fred's belt and start ruffling through it, pulling out a set of keys. This guy and this guy are going to go over to Faru, who seems to be completely out of it, doing his meditation thing,
Yeah.
and they're gonna pull out their scimitars
What?
and hold it on top of Faru in a threatening manner. Now, what is Dead End gonna do? Dead End.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Dead End is going to stuff his hand down his trousers and pull out a ball, a metal sphere the size of a softball. And yes, he did keep it in that special place. He presses a button on it and chucks it behind Sasano. It begins to invert and spread these 6 pointy, kind of like spider legs, and this long cylindrical tube comes out, and it begins to glow. It's basically a mini walking cannon.
Oh.
Dead End shouts, "Fire!"
Ooh.
Where is my character sheet for that?
Oh, he's an artificer.
Yep.
Of course he was. He's a backseat. Well,
Oh, Lord have mercy. Sasano, what's your AC? Because I rolled a bunch of decent numbers here.
15.
14 misses, a 19 hits, a crit hits, and a 15 hits, and a 1 fails.
Oh.
So 1, 2... Wait, what did I say? I said 1, 2, 3 hits and a crit? No. Wait, hold on.
2 hits crit.
Yeah, 2 hits and a crit. 2 hits and a crit. Sorry. It's getting late. Sorry. 2 hits and a crit. So let's just do the hits first.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was nothing. Fucking 4 piercing damage as they each hit you for 2 each. Poop, poop. Longbow arrows. And then the crit. There we go. The crit's gonna slam into like just in that soft spot between your clavicle and your back. You know that little divot, that pressure point in your neckline. As an arrow just fucking sinks into there and digs about 3 to 4 inches for 14 damage.
Oh. Man.
The Eldridge Cannon has an attack as well. As soon as I figure out what it is. Make a ranged spell attack originating from the cannon. 1 creature within blah 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 blah. On a hit, the target takes blah 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 blah. Force damage and is pushed 5 feet. But it doesn't say what my attack is. On a range. Okay, so it's my ranged spell attack. All right, please hold. A dirty 20. Absolutely hits.
Well, there's a lot wrong with me, but...
And then it says damage is what, 2d8, I think. I gotta roll this manually, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. A 6 and a 1, so 7 force damage, and you were pushed 5 feet forward, slamming into the bars. And that is that turn. As Dead End would actually. Well, he threw out the Eldritch Cannon. That's his bonus. Yeah, you know, he's going to disengage. And fall this way. In fact, fuck you. He's going to go inside. Yeah, he's going inside. Meh. All right, cool. That is now Apto's turn. Death save.
Oh, yes. Here it comes. Nat 20, baby. That's a good roll.
Wow. All right.
Oh, real good roll right there.
Faru, since Dead End yelled fire and a cannon just went off, give me a 14 perception check, please.
Oh my god. I was like zen all the way. So,
I'm trying to get you in this fight, man. I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself. So perception.
Oh my god.
Wow.
God damn it. Pull your head out of your shell.
Oh my. Yeah, no shit. Like I'm sitting here, like, you know, like the whole fucking time, like 6 rounds. Oh, I feel.
All right. So You know what? If we had more time, I would totally tell you what you're dreaming about right now because it's really good. I'm thinking like vixens and fucking succubus all
Oh
over.
my god.
Which brings us now to Fedivin.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Oh my god.
Go pee. You're up, Fed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know about that.
I don't know.
Uh,
It's like a set thing to like.
Break the key in the cage or in the door.
what?
Break the key off in the door.
I have. I've been ready.
Because at the beginning of the year, you were doing this color-coded shit that just worked for you.
Oh yeah, and then I lost motivation to do all the color coded stuff, and then I go like halfway through the year, and I started.
You that
again,
stumped?
and then-
Honestly, this is. The situation has gone awry. Yeah, I'll with the key still in the lock, I am just going to bash it with, say, the hilt of the rapier.
Okay, I'm okay with that. And it's a flimsy key. It's old, so I'm not gonna even have you roll for it. As you could probably just do that. That will take your action. But yeah, you could absolutely slam this key, bend it, and snap it into the keyhole.
Okay.
But I don't want to feel wasting my time by doing so. Because I feel, this is my feeling.
I guess I will.
We should do it. I want to do it. So
This is this red cube is a cannon thing, right?
It's an Eldritch Cannon. Yeah, it's basically like a ball inverted inside out and has sprouted like six. Think of the destroyers from the Clone Wars. You know those little ball droids
Oh, okay.
with the legs.
I'm going to go over here. Can I use interact with objects and just close this door next to me?
Yeah, you could absolutely close the door, 100%.
Alright, I'll close the door next to me.
All right, that would be your turn then. Yep.
Doesn't Remy have a turn?
Uh,
even now, you still
I'll have him move here. And he's taking the dodge action.
Okay. Lovely. Who went first last time? Was it Ernie or Schnee?
That was Ernie.
Ernie, you're up. You see, if you were to look around, Ernie, you would see Apto currently being held at knife point at his throat in a very violent manner. Think terrorism. You'll see Faru, who's currently like smiling in a trance, but he's got two scimitars like over his head right now, just being held there.
Okay.
And then everything else you see is, yeah, Sasana just got shit pushed against the fucking bars, as well as shot, and the archers up top looks like they're loading another shot.
what I've always wanted was
I don't get divine.
Uh,
No. No.
let's see. Where is Sasano up against the cage?
He's not being grappled, but he's up against the cage.
It's definitely too far for what I want to do. So,
Have you seen my parents?
I don't know what to do.
By the way, side note, having all those bad guys locked in a cage, great idea. Whoever's idea that was.
Burning hands.
Fucking fireball.
Yeah, we have not. Yeah, we have nothing. We're tired.
Dude, I'm a utility sword. I'm not a damage sword. Literally, all my besides chromatic orb, everything is utility.
Have my spells. We'd be great.
Yeah, I guess I will. I mean, though, there's only one thing I think I could do, which is nothing. But I'm gonna sacrifice a spell slot for 2 sorcery points, and then cast darkness up on this little prong right here. The
prong?
yeah. I'm gonna cast darkness up there.
I'm sorry. Where? I'm sorry.
So where the 5
up on-
archers are,
Oh.
casting darkness.
Okay. I'll give you that. Sure.
So on this this prong, so it would kind of go off the edge too, and then, you know what I mean? It's like centered on this, thing.
Yeah, it's hard for me to center it because of the way the model is. So
Okay.
just work with me here.
So yeah, it would just kind of be off the edge too. It would cover. Yeah.
Not bad. Okay. Cool.
Sure.
That be your turn?
Did you hit Fat Susano and...
I'm gonna walk over to. Well, kind of like run over to Fedivin and fall over. No, I'm gonna run over to Fedivin and I'm just gonna be like, "We need to surrender. There's no way out of this. They're gonna skin us all alive and use our bones as clubs."
We're already surrendered. It's only death waiting us now. We need to get the fuck out of here.
All right, Schnee, you're up.
There's nothing coming up the stairs yet. Sasano's fighting the one dude.
I was. He disengaged and ran inside like a bitch.
Okay, so he's inside. I missed that, him going inside. So then, yeah, we're just up here by ourselves and on the upper platform outside the archers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. I still got 9 something minutes of this animal speak. I'll just continue doing the shit. I have no clue what else to fucking do right now.
Absolutely. Wish. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me know if you're done.
Oh yeah. What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I just wanted to make sure. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'd be just still yelling out the fucking ape sounds with thaumaturgy.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Right. Trying to get its attention or something's attention.
Roll another
to
animal
come over
handling.
here.
Do it. Do it. Oh my God.
Okay.
Dean?
Okay. Awesome. Would that be your turn?
Yep. Oh, please. Kong. Save us, Kong.
No, I don't think so. 14 is...
All right. I believe it's Asano's up next.
Girl laugh is my laughing when things get awkward.
I can win.
That is what that is. Because he made very awkward jokes yesterday.
14.
But I meant not like.
I'm sorry. What are we doing? Oh, you got your health back. Nice.
All up to 38.
That's so stupid.
Am I technically in the darkness? I don't think so.
No, darkness is above
it's
you.
in the air. Yeah, it's up in the air.
So I technically know where this damn thing is, right?
Yeah. All you're seeing is a shadow. That's just a shadow because of the light projection.
I'm guessing this thing can still attack.
Oh yeah.
Taking a swing.
And the wire finally connected.
Your blade slams into the metal body of this thing. It's like you're swinging at a cannon, and your sword goes bink.
All right. And then with my last, I guess, movement, just gonna go into the shadow.
Awesome. Would that be your turn?
Yes, it will be.
Faru, you heard a bink.
Yeah.
Give me
I
a
did.
perception of a 13 this time.
I'm just like heavy. 13. Oh my. Perception. Hey,
There we go.
You wake up.
You get startled. You get startled awake by the sounds of a mating gorilla. But as you look up, you see two guards over top of you with scimitars to your throat.
I can't move. I'm just gonna stare at them like.
You'll hear. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, gentlemen, I've seen the future.
Wait, quick question. Don't you have Misty Walk or whatever?
I had Misty Step, but I can't do it because we haven't had a short rest.
Joseph's gonna stay a virgin.
Well, technically, you
Technically,
did have one
have a short rest.
while you were in the cage.
Oh wait, what? Wait.
So
Yeah, that's how Atto got his roar back.
Wait, so like, did I rest here for an entire hour?
No. It's
In my world, it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh,
So Misty step out
So
that
I
cage,
have
sir.
Misty Step. Yeah, I have Misty Step. I'm going to gentlemen. I've seen the future, and then I'm 30 feet away, up with everybody else, not toward me.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, literally nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're still fucked.
Well, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. If I go spells, Misty Step, Misty Step.
I was like hyperventilating, but then other than that, like,
Second level spell. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. 30 feet
Gotcha.
from where I'm at. I'm gonna try and get up on the mountain.
I already put your token. Where do you want your token to be? I already brought your token up top.
Right. Where's the 30 feet of where I'm at? Here,
Well,
maybe? Like
You would have been meditating basically right in this area where I put you. So go ahead and move yourself.
Oh, here. Oh, sorry. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, no, 30.
That's 15.
25, 30.
There, yeah.
Awesome. Would that be your turn?
Yep, that's how. Yep, that's it.
Apto, death save.
Alright, here you... Hold on. Let me make sure it's...
Short.
As Sasano, as you're moving around, Ernie, Fett, Schnee, you hear... The fuck didn't I name that guy? Fred.
Fred.
You hear Fred say, "You better quit it, or this one dies." You see Apto being propped up unconscious with a knife to his throat. Nobody? Nothing?
Is this Eddie? Oh, I didn't know this was anybody or we're going in turns again.
Yeah, like Byron's like.
No, this has never really been an official combat either. This is still kind of like open-ended combat.
If I could do anything, I'm just gonna be yelling in Sylvan. While well, actually, first I'd say, Fett, do you trust me?
Yes. Well, just do what you got to do.
In Sylvan, I'm just gonna be screaming out for Kurtum to get us out of here. Like, you know, just screaming out like, Kurtum, find us! Find us now!
Yeah, Baru is he's gonna try and run to the edge to see like if he can see with Apto and all those bros in the gate.
No, the cage is still up here. That's just the
That's just where I was drawing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Run-
the cage was over by this corn shed.
Right. He's gonna like
Oh,
move
no.
to the cage, wherever that is. He'll be like, "Please, keep my friend alive. He didn't mean it. He has impulsive problems."
Do you have any diamonds?
I will sacrifice myself for my friend, and that's the way Baru says it. Like, hey, kill me, not him. And then I'm like grasping on the cage. I don't have my mace or my shield or anything. So.
As you all react to this news, Ernie, do me a favor. Roll me something. Fuck. I'm thinking. I'm sorry. Roll me a I'll give you the choice to represent your screams for Curtum, because that came out of left field. Let's go with either a performance check. No, you know what? Let's go with a straight up charisma check.
Okay.
We presented in class.
Where is charisma? Oh, over here.
Actually, and do me a favor. Before you roll it, I want you to whisper it to me, because I don't want everyone to be like, "Oh yeah," or no. I want it to be kind of organic. Awesome. Okay.
Depending on if that works or not, could I try something simultaneous?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to try and, if it doesn't work, right? Shoot. If it doesn't work, like if I don't feel like I've reached him, right? Like the moment I don't get that urge, I'm gonna try to get his attention by tearing my Fate Passenger off.
Wow, this shit escalated.
Okay.
And like, so like, if I tear it off, right? So like so I'm operating off the knowledge that like, if it's not on somebody, it turns into a gem, right?
Okay.
So like, if I get the feeling like, having spent the time with him, like, you know, if I don't feel like he's going to respond, I'd like to tear my Fate Passenger off, and then if I am successful, I have a follow-up action. So it's like like I'm readying my next action.
Absolutely. So I will just go ahead and say this. You don't feel confident, at least you don't feel confident that you're being heard, and you don't know if it's because of your impulsiveness right now or the voices or whatever. As you begin to dig your fingers under your collared, body-armored Fey Passenger, you're more than welcome to describe that if you wish.
Sure. So like mine's, it's like plates now, right? So it's kind of like moved up to plates.
Yeah, like translucent. It kind of invisible every now and then.
So like if I can, like a pulling where this thing originated, I'd like maybe start to pull it, and maybe like if I start to feel like a budge, I would pull harder.
You would all hear in your heads, "No, don't." Do you continue to pull?
Yes.
No, you don't know what you're doing. No. Do you continue to pull?
Yeah.
All right.
While he's doing that, can I ask them for a solution? Or if they have any idea of a way to get us out of this, because we all can hear it.
You could all hear it, but this is happening really fast. Like this is all happening like in line.
I feel like they might be a little bit tied up.
I mean, you could absolutely say something, but whether or not their attention is going to go to you is a different story.
Okay.
So if you have a question, you're welcome to ask.
There's no point because he's ripping it off still. So let's keep going.
As you continue, Ernie, to tear, you hear the sounds of ripping flesh, what sounds like it, but it's almost like it's trying to adhere back to your body. Light and sparks and purple beams of light shoot everywhere like firecrackers under your chest. Pop, 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 as you're pulling. Once again, you're hearing like this. What's the name of your Fate Passenger again? Because I don't have that screen up.
I gotta check my notes.
I have it. You're purple, right?
Yeah, he's purple.
Yeah, I'm purple.
That's Spice. That's
Spice.
Spice. You hear the screaming of a female Fae. No! No! No!
Oh my god.
And out of desperation, no, sorry. Out of desperation, you see Ernie begin to convulse. You see the Fae that's attached to Ernie begin to spark. as you start to see Ernie jolt and converse as if he's being electrocuted. After of about 5 seconds of that, Ernie, you hit the floor. You hit the floor really hard. The edges of where your Fate Passenger was begins to smoke slightly. The Fate Passenger that you wear grows dim and dark. As this is happening, Sasano, you look into the cage. Fedivin, I'm going to say you look towards Apto as well. Faru's already there. Shni, are you looking over into the cage? Where Apto's being held?
I don't think we can see him because we're in darkness.
No, the darkness.
No, the darkness is above you.
With the arches.
The darkness is on the roof.
It's just shielding us from the archers, so they can't shoot down.
Yeah, it's a globe up on the tower.
I thought it goes down. That's why.
Yeah.
No,
it's a globe, so it wouldn't make it down to us.
Yeah, what you're seeing is just a shadow of the actual token itself being cast below you. It's nothing. It's not on you. All right, so you guys are looking at the cage?
Yep.
Yeah, like Haru's like trying to
Okay.
get her to come to him.
As that electricity situation happens and Ernie falls unconscious to the floor. I need to roll something. I'm sorry, guys. Oh.
He wasn't expecting this. He can do it.
You see Fred pointing at you guys. Flips you guys off. And you start to see this blade slowly slide into Apto's throat. He then, not only does he stick the blade into Apto's throat, he then pulls it across. So he literally carves into the throat of Apto. A spurt of blood squirts just in front of you, Sasano. It's at that moment in time that you start to see Apto's Fate Passenger begin to sparkle, fall to the ground, and begin to reform itself into a gem shape. Everyone would begin to feel energy at your feet, as it's almost like a portal opens up at each one of your feet, and you free fall into the ground, into complete darkness. And you know what? I think that's where we're going to end our session tonight.
Well, I think Apto's dead, so there's that. Ernie, I'm pretty sure just offed himself by detaching the Fae. He created a portal, but he offed himself at the same time.
Well, we will figure that out next week to see exactly what the fate of Ernie is, and where...
A giant portal, or is it just portals underneath?
Each individual portal under your feet. You
Okay,
get sucked.
I just didn't want the damn cannon coming with us.
No, so as you would fall, I will give you one parting imagery. It feels as if you're falling through space.
Hey man, I've been on some stuff before. It's
Man.
trippy.
Yeah, Fire's like he's probably like still trying to like grab onto the.
Wait,
Like
what
he
about
sees
Speedy?
Apto getting the fucking blade across the throat.
Oh,
He's just screaming.
Apto, start creating your second character, my friend.
Yeah.
I already have a character. I just
Yeah.
gotta get a second sheet for it.
You know what sucks out of character now that the session's over? I was totally going to give you a fucking horse today too, man.
You just had to jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Apto for you, dog.
It is what it is. It's all good. Nobility, sometimes there's some stories end earlier than others. Nevertheless, Apto, I was really hoping to turn